from na Borim WhatsApp line or active 0506 367 196. And that question I mean bisa kese pa ne say per what you saw last Friday at the Accra Sports Stadium. Do you think the Black Queens of Ghana ebetime overturn that score line against Zambia and dollar? And only question I may be sapadi. Do you think we can overturn that score line? And umpo say yentimi and qualifier. Do you think we should maintain omo hono Bojuman, the technical team, Nora Hoptel? When you had in a Juma wabo so far no, and only the end me bisa. That's not Empire Neja. $1 senior mekano. It is the Black Queens against the Copper Queens. We need to win this game at all costs. England share a game via a course. It was West Ham United that took on Brentford in a Premier League game. Interesting one. Now a share game now in the 5th minute now Brantier Jared Bowen to atleti kind Edema a West Ham. Jared Bowen Sadebako a piece in the 7th minute. Emmanuel Quaye 2-0 to West Ham United. And Sana Neil Mope take Kadabu Bako in the 13th minute. Edema Brentford. West Ham Crane would call half time. And so after the recess, and Jared Bowen and Sadi Bako piece, so hat trick. Abrante Mohamed Kudus and provided assist. No. Then Emerson Palmieri also added one. Emmanuel 4-1 to West Ham. And Sana Brentford Ebeti Mubako in the 82nd minute. Abrante Yanvisa and Ayete Kanimu Bako as on the moment. 4-2 after 90 minutes. In the Italian Serie A, so games echo so and now they're not just a hat trick, no pie and a pie, and also Brantia, a friend Paulo Di Barra, and also Eshe hat trick Edema AS Roma, and also a share game national in the 42nd minute, and a Dybala and your penalty or carry to at them. Duvan Zapata but take an Edema Torino, Emmanuel 1-1 in the 44th minute, and a Dybala na 57th minute was Sandy Bakupi, so acquired 2-1 to AS Roma. Dybala a proper chikwa with the hat trick in the 69th minute. Emmanuel Quaye 3-1 ewo hodom. Yeri no Hoyson ebe share on goal. Edema Torino. I know Echo and 3-2, but in favor of AS Roma. Another interesting game, of course, was Italian Serie A, and it was Fiorentina against Lazio. And also a big one. Game where not many DH3 papa. Yes, game national. Luis Alberto scored the opener for Lazio. And Lazio for him say no. Yeah, they caught. So Coyote take Cano in the 61st minute. Emmanuel 1-1 to Fiorentina, and Sana Gonzalez ebenya penalty. On Canfanto at Rima Fiorentina boy in the coping pool. Now so Bonaventura share the second goal for Fiorentina in the 69th minute. Emma Wamu Kreba Eddie Kudim by 2-1. So Fiorentina 2, Lazio 1. And right there, Girona for after 3 games without a win. Omunya win be a very, very important pan at the moment. Hey, win way. Omunya come home. Ebeshishu omo papa. Because a win way. Abuomo ama omo second spot now omo dano omo etimi maintain ewo hodom. It was against Rayo Vallecano and omunya sa 3 goals na editia omo. And now Girona 3, Rayo Vallecano 0. And ama Spanish La Liga table no and kakra aba ewo top 5 no Real Madrid we ready kan unim no 65 points. Girona Asaba Betosu Bieno with 59 points. Barcelona Abetosu Miensa with 57 points. Atletico Madrid fourth with 52 points. Bilbao and Etoso fifth with 49 points. qualifier no e mana fem no enye Ghana kwa na Bobby Nigeria so Bobby na Nigeria ebo one game second leg game against Cameroon. First leg no ekoye goalless ewo Yaoundé etina Nigeria ehia a win at all costs. Intena omone Cameroon e de prem so ewo Nigeria alata memo na 14th minute na Okoronko to atena edema Nigeria. No na Nigeria ekremo edin kunim 1-0 on aggregate. So almost they move to the next round of the qualifier no and the final round of qualifiers. As they say, Nigeria so trained the winner of that game between Tanzania and South Africa. Now, that game, no first leg, South Africa echo Tanzania ho echo share Tanzania for 3 goals. Almost Tanzania for 3-0. It is second leg in the mere formality bisano. So it looks like Nigeria will be taking on the Bayana of South Africa. That is a huge game. No doubt, say game no SUye pa. Hey, Nigeria, Super Falcons against the Bayana. Bozege. Ghana yetimi emanuva ni yesuye di yeti wurema. We are likely to meet Morocco. Fisa almost Edin Kunim over Tunisia our first leg by 2-1. Second leg and also because Morocco. It's a Nora Hoptel and the ladies would actually prove be wrong by qualifying for the final round. We need to beat Zambia. Or Kokitua. The games be also Ewo Amanone. And then games Ewo Ho. Sending me kind of South Africa and Tanzania. First leg, no South Africa didn't kunim 3-0. It's the second leg and the Kwakwe me formality bisa no. I'm sure the end of Subekako see. And England FA Cup matches be Ewo 1/8 stage, and the Bournemouth and Leicester and the Wepem so Blackburn and Newcastle and so the Bobo and now Luton and so and Manchester City and the Apem so. And also the nam from him, Everton Football Club. Now Obekaya season way or my bre papa and yet and send me out to Tomank Everton. They are flying high, but they nay Omati Asempa Tadri Omati Asemde Ewo Honum. Obekaya Everton yet almost 10 points for breaching Premier League financial rules. No, not just say or my any among in terms of financial fair play rules in the Premier League. It's yet almost 10 points, and they almost appeal. Now appeal no ma preswa fei and abrewa pumakwemo. So the FA feels it was too harsh on their part, and they omate 10 so at about 6 points. 6 no abwa Everton ama womo every relegation zone nim. It's currently Everton at also 15th on the Premier League table with 25 points. Some form of relief for them. So now with the relegation zone, the fear was that Everton were going to be relegated. And hey, 10 points no, I have 6 points. Manchester United see Manchester United will be willing to listen to offers for Abrante Anthony. See papa I friend Sergeant Ratcliffe they only do unchele kura share Omoto Abrante 86 million pounds. That is over that is around 100 million euros. And they Anthony buy and 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 Otaria na why or shisha na ejiri and your ball no what me the knife fast sa no ojina baby ojina Abrante ntimi fa ball no atwea no akotwe line and am penny force there be enye itina say mu no otete bench sa yes say the Manchester United after this season Omati say yes it is their loss and Abrante no one of the players Manchester United club no will listen to offers for na che say omo say Abrante no ebetimi akono de nani akere baby for fi say oba man you know as a club no wontimi more. And I will say, or share maybe a cost of Manchester United. I swear, he believes and pay for one. They've already made a decision on coach. I friend 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊. Also share Omar Berrada. I will free Manchester City Oba as CEO. Or share Obiti said Dan Ashworth from Newcastle. They say, you see England what year Dan Ashworth is regarded as the best technical director in football. Sana Dodwanaka. Yes, social project a while on Newcastle. Players or the abana one koto world class players but wakoto players are more value no ewo soro kakra obetimede or more edi jumanti see and they obano or so any Omar Berrada. You can see that they already have a decision on Erik ten Hag. Yes, it's Sergeant Ratcliffe and then they brace for there. Omonim said ten Hag be Manchester United coach for next season. They all know, but they say no, they are more trying to say the lives of Dan Ashworth, Beba, Omoba. Then they make a final decision. But I'll say, in the last 10 years, Manchester United had a very, very poor recruitment, any late decisions, and then one more our game. But Ratcliffe or him, any pennyphobia to say Dan Ashworth, any Berrada more him, because Berrada, or no, and he's regarded as the brain behind the Pep Guardiola or Manchester City. No, you see those people, personalities, and he said, if they've already made a decision, say Erik ten Hag and your coach. They know and they will announce it very soon before a season. The crown shall be Arsenal winger Perry Groves and I want to be the man Manchester United no also one the 2 man you for a football coupe or say ebeya anka after this season 2 players go at Manchester United and ton omo or say omo ton omo Now they are everything that is wrong with Manchester United. Okay, two players now. You can see that everything that is wrong with Manchester United no, I go through those two players no. Or see those two players no, they are very lazy. Oh, Manchester United in tier two players man. Or see Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford. Omo your two players are Manchester United and Tomo. So man you Tomo. Omo ebetima call manim players omo de beba be replace omo no. Ometima call manim and the say ah aseme na woka no. Man you Anton Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford. Hey, now one is saying, do you think these players are not world class players? Omo your players omo boa man you. Marcus Rashford oh heavy pa. Uja na manako no akọ fan wan aba. Uja Bruno Fernandes amanako. He is the captain of the club. But Grooves there say two players we omo moa kwakwa. Say Victor Lindelof so or also left back or 𝐒𝐏𝐬𝐿. So Lindelof is also one of the players that Manchester United need to cash in. Manchester City as well, 𝐾𝐂𝐊 De Bruyne as I say we did 32 years. Now no na about to just say Saudi Arabia clubs be wo ho a wo mo hwe nim say Samawi o me ba be fa 𝐾𝐂𝐊 De Bruyne na wo be de na kopie Saudi Arabia. No na Pep Guardiola ka say abrante no the contract e be expire next season. Enye this season or next season. It ya can be 1 year pay na the contract expire. But Pep Guardiola say already Obenya yanka abrante nka Manchester City ebeboa no say abrante 𝐾𝐂𝐊 De Bruyne ne hunya pa obi a o team he brings a lot of difference. So what sellings be from Saudi Arabia but no there o hwe nim say club no ebeye de ombetimi bia no betimi keep abrante 𝐾𝐂𝐊 De Bruyne say we did 32 years. And so now I acquire a relegation relegation I might be crack as Burnley dear and shall not go back to a year championship. No, currently they are 19th on the English Premier League table. Or more 13 points per. There's a Burnley paying for the above to just say despite a year the air coso in our club now we want to me really games no almost started by a year woman manager we would run in pinti to sell botano or manager a friend of Vincent Company almost so money in the to Trinidad we saw no and the qualified by Premier League in ten then ko year I was at one Mutala Yakubu. Nanwada na nedu ka asembi asa eboboba na nedu ka say coach ba ko bi wo ho asa nkofo nhede hu no papa na so djuma wo ball Portugal na no den Ruben Amorim Sporting Lisbon coach no ene yaba beto dwa say de ekoso wo Chelsea no say Chelsea improve before the end of the season and sha na empenyifo no Mauricio Pochettino efri akofa Ruben Amorim from Sporting CP Edinaba almost say Pochettino future no enye clear fi say yetimi pamu obi ti say Graham Potter within his first season there enye difficult crack say betiba pamu Mauricio Pochettino and in the future enye clear but say debi so mo wo Mauricio Pochettino konsan a nipa wo mo hwe nim so boka akofa no Edinaba Ruben Amorim of Sporting CP. For Messi and so ena edibi ababeto dwano o se ohwe two personalities be ewo Liverpool. Those two personalities now carry a lot of influence. Coach Jurgen Klopp and forward Mohamed Salah. But also utie Liverpool for no utie impenyfo ne kasamwa. Impenyfo they will be happy. Say ombe lusu Mohamed Salah than Jurgen Klopp. Fi say omo lusu Salah. Salah they say lusu na Klopp ebetima kofa player for e dey aba be hye already we prove say ultimate players or the Luis Diaz mo nyina ba 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 edemano so they will be happy to lose Salah than Klopp. Now Klopp kono it would affect Liverpool more. See Salah na ekwa and can affect Liverpool so but akwaye Jurgen Klopp now oja club do wakono they will feel the impact more than say Salah eka say will free club name. United almost set piece coach Eric Ramsey and I see free club him not in any actually US Marco coach Minnesota United or no and an set piece coach or by in 2001 on the Oligan Associate mo and a Juma and a Ralph Rangnick and so a Juma Kakene or in any US Minnesota United. Akwada reso across here kan Edema Manchester City 20 years wedi Pep Guardiola atipeni say is one of the most talented players I know and Oscar Bob and he was signed a new contract at the Manchester City. They say the new contract no be expire in 2029. Now the previous contract be expire in 2026. They say there what trim at the code 2029 20 years and a brand no wedi. Or you know we need a full international so Roma be any bra breno or money bra breno as a left back one year one person almost sort of problem no once and for all. They say yes you mu pushy say one more sign Abrantier I friend Davis Alphonso Davis from Bayern Munich. Yes, Bayern so him say Real Madrid betray around 40 million euros and I say 43 million pounds. Now one more dey afa Abrantier no. And yes Abrantier he's willing, he's open to joining a team my friend is Real Madrid. But I say Bayern Munich for na twetwe mo na ase kakra. On person mo hwe so menya replacement and say na mama Abrantier no akọ. Ada mama Nana Adu abim na wodo so de ne diapa na che say atoaso stories e boboba stories e boboba. Everton striker, former Nigeria striker Yakubu Aigbeni na no ada on Talk Sports kasa wakofa asem aba paa o asem kese paa na Yakubu de aba no tie bie on Talk Sports kasa na ebisa na his view on the best African player to have played the EPL. Na womoto mane ne say oh Salah ewo ho no wa hye goals dodo na ewo ho Yakubu say hwe Salah is not world class in my opinion. Hey! Ose Mohamed Salah is world class. Ose is not good with the ball. And the majority of his goals are lucky goals. The greatest African players in the Premier League are Ose 𝐏𝐀𝐂𝐊, Didier Drogba, 𝐿𝐿 Kanu, Yaya Toure, Emmanuel Adebayo, and Sadio Mane. Tieniye, Yakubu Aigbeni says Mohamed Salah is a world class player. In his opinion. Ose is not good. Ose Salah is not good with the ball. And majority goals are washed do na no lucky goals. Ena otoaso economy any players are not feel say they are the greatest African players in the Premier League. Or see 𝐏𝐀𝐂𝐊, Didier Drogba, 𝐿𝐿 Kanu, Yaya Toure, Emmanuel Adebayo, and Sadio Mane. These are the greatest players in the Premier League. And Mohamed Salah. Na Salah no kurado. When you're world class player. Yakubu Akofa Semaba, my namesake. It's your WhatsApp line, you're active. What Yakubu 𝐒𝐕𝐄 said, no. What John was saying. Do you agree, say Salah is not world class? Do you agree, say Salah is not good with the ball? Do you agree, say Salah is not the greatest African player ever to play in the Premier League? Do you agree, say 𝐿𝐿 Okocha, Didier Drogba, Nwankwo Kanu, Yaya Toure, Emmanuel Adebayo, and Sadio Mane, Salah and him in terms of the pecking order as to who is the greatest African player ever in the Premier League? So when Nwankwo Kanu Adrian Ode send a WhatsApp message in the Fabra 0506-367-196. Me say bisa, do you think the Black Queens of Ghana would be able to beat the Copper Queens of Zambia and qualify? Then qualifier, what should be the way forward for the team? No, Nanedu, good morning.
Star morning.
Give you a ball.
I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
It's good, sir. Girona is back to winning ways.
Yeah, omu winning be a check.
I think last 2-3 games, omu picky win. Even scoring goals, and then why then Eddie ama team my friend Girona. And today, if they are back to winning ways, may I sure say. Nipe biya or the Spanish La Liga follow how our situation is equal in Spain. We'll be happy say Girona is back. Mekai babo first round nevia no mede Madrid kunwo why not better the league top. The question we were asking ourselves, and they say, "Sa performance we almost me aboy consider ben. How consistent na Girona for to my year till the end of the season? But may assure say recent performance no ebe raise questions about how this Girona team will fare in the Spanish La Liga." And after almost a drop a point to be Mekai Madrid humiliating result they got against them. And some of the other games Bilbao. And the Girona as a club, they were struggling against some teams in the La Liga. Right by kind of soon team after 2 games at Madrid about this season. Omen to me and show more. Goalless Bilbao 1-1 Vallecano home. Sa team no so na Girona tuma shon by 3 goals to 0 and to football nanga han do baby a ubisa on how some of these results ne ba na odwene ho awon te ase. But it's good to say club by friend Girona is back to the winning ways. Me adeba ko ebeye me ya ne say performance of Madden Edi this particular season. So when to man did the Spanish La Liga na krampona, they should qualify for Champions League football. Mutala. So man to man did the Spanish La Liga, in which I doubt maybe Madrid they could be Girona could take over. But may you sure say Adeba come be disappointed ne say. So man to man fit team we enter Champions League football. May once other teams are starting ball rim looking for the service of some players in the Girona team. One Savio guy. Savio. I think Onokwa he's close to joining Man City, right?
Yeah, I think he's a player of Manchester City now.
Omulonino. Yeah. By report I heard and say he will be part of
I'll check again.
Pep preseason squad no. So it means almost a chance to be more.
Okay, so he will join Manchester City on July 2024. Also, Girona is also owned by the City Group.
Yeah. Into about joining Man City ahead of their preseason.
Yeah.
Maybe probably we see a kind of momo for next season. That is a report I say.
Yes.
And what about the home body they are mad this Girona team? The other players are. And this is Barcelona. They won't play about could be Cologne or.
I think Alex Garcia.
Yes.
Yeah.
On also a picky. And you wanna Dale blend. After Entimiant in Tamamano, EYS. But now short stint be I think with Bayern.
Yeah.
Or hold on, we saw a copy.
Yeah. I'm going to play a bit so hard on the ball boy papa on the Man City. Yankoto. Brazil on right back what die in the
Me who's our player no?
Yes, or say a Man City player.
Over can maybe me by discuss the reason why Brazilians lose their lateral defense. Me boss our player needing.
Yeah.
Me boss player be away in Milan on time you bimbo. Was it Carlos Augusto? BBB.
Yeah, Carlos Augusto.
Yes. In the Brazil for a lateral defense, but my GM say, I won't call wide. One of their players is that guy. In the Girona team in a bad side. I'm hoping say at least almost my time to the top. My favorite for this particular season, top 4, was Spain, Real Madrid, Girona, Atletico Madrid, and Barcelona. But in that team, no so epic. Bilbao will qualify for Europe. As to which one number bono, that is where from now to the end of the season performance never today. But Bilbao na me who am no born no bono, they will qualify for Europe. They have say on next game against Barcelona. Reporter met and say Nico Williams will not play. I'm happy for Girona coming back to the winning ways. I'm more peke wo. Ocean matches for Europe. You catch a match of equals. But I couldn't know course was Spain no, Italy no, Fiorentina Lazio. It's difficult to predict games like this. It could go Fiorentina way, it could go Lazio way, it could end in a draw. But it's good to say, at the end of the day, no, Fiorentina for the carry day no. That is why I'm here happy about the Fiorentina team. Oba Peke. Last season, everybody the year no. One of the teams are almost in the European Mukakra. And then later on about Tiako.
Yeah.
But it's good to say, maybe keep it up. And some of these players are teams beyond Shadamfa. Try to relaunch their career. Fiorentina Jomo. I'm happy for them. 2-1 win against Lazio is a good result. Mutala, minim sa men kwa na mehu sa de we ya. Daniel De Rossi has brought something to a Roma team.
Former player of.
What so buy
captain? So a former captain.
Former player, former captain.
Yeah.
Say after Totti fi ho no be captain kakra.
Captain or captain chair pa.
Yeah. After Totti fi ho no be take over na no suja ha ko. Obai, apart from their game against Inter Milan, lose by 4-2. On lose game behind the Serie A. And in fact, what this Inter Milan team we crown as a ultimate 2 goals are ultimately strong. What the situation? No?
Yeah.
This Inter team, all the 2 goals are good the back of their net. Your team is strong. And now we say the game will be difficult for De Rossi. But on your convincing win. I'm happy for him. He was a fan of old players. Will take over a team. And I could be common in recent times. He will coach in a legend of the club. Akwababe coach. And now ex-footballer. But one was our boss, our team, no. Aboniye, no, our coach, no. They know everything within the club.
Of course.
So I was just looking at Xavi's situation with Barcelona, Pep at Barcelona, Mikel Arteta, Arsenal, and then De Rossi, AS Roma. Almost story na sana de na kwaye. So that is why I'm happy about Alonso being linked to the Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Liverpool job. Because of free Sociedad teams me and some born the year pan three teams no. And I'm happy for me to say Daniel De Rossi. And the kind of performance or Danny and that with AS Roma. Omunya a convincing win in that particular game. Mutala.
Yeah.
Now let me come to the stories. Say maybe your stories not say 𝐿𝐕𝐄 kakra. Na ba hwɛ games to be a wonder.
No
but
problem.
say quiet to me and be ma. I think the stories are strong and enough. Anthony in the second season here. Mutala.
Yeah.
Man you yabaka.
Oma boka na so boya boka.
On free one time I find say mo yabo.
But they've already accepted they've made losses. Make come fans no maja to say aka aba eka nya aba fie. Oh, need your any life. You don't know what they do in life.
Uni ana bana.
Forget them. You don't be serious.
We are very fine. In Mutala, I think say Anthony Njintum.
Anthony Njintum and our club Njintum.
Not man you soon Njintum.
Oh, man, you them yes about that.
The first thing is for the player to accept some modern baba from.
But do you think that thing happens to every club? Club ya boka. E wo ma ultimate boka bi.
Oh, what to me see?
E bia to bi ada.
My mark clear example. Even Pep Guardiola who is ano. Players go ha amfa wo.
Na say no lito mu nyina amfa.
Aka player o.
Oh.
Okay, on ne ma story no.
Mekai.
That's not my me was Spain.
Oh, 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 ni.
Amfa.
Ampo, even Pep Guardiola.
Oh. Na say your players bi o ha. Secure the top money the omoye no. Normal. Even the current ones.
There's this guy, Danilo, right back no.
Danilo Mekai.
Amfa. Oh, Man City.
Now who say under Pep na ha no. Lateral defenders no. Obi antumi nya consistent papa the Kai Walker.
Ampo.
Under Pep. We Kai Walker with you are. The rest need to be consistent.
Under Pep.
Yes. We Kai Walker, the rest want to be consistent.
Oh, Man City.
Cancelo was, 𝐿𝐿𝐿 was.
Cancelo ne ko reason.
Go reason.
Oh, do maybe not to
It was an issue he had, but he performed.
He was performing, but maybe not for doing
Maybe it was disciplinary issues.
Even Benjamin Mendy.
And you na make us a performance. Send no look to the maybe kwa na performance ne kwa.
Obeka say Jack Grealish afa na amfa.
A clear example now
Maybe
me.
so.
Jack Grealish enye bad. But the price no, I think it could be beyond that.
Okay, Matthias here.
Jack Grealish enye bad. Man City. But si kana ya de turn no, I saw ko bossing the ehun. He shouldn't be a squad player. But no a squad player.
Pep ne de Bravo by.
Yeah. Amfa.
So it happens to every manager.
Oh, that's not the fella Mendy by.
Fella Mendy ben.
Hey, Mr. Fella Benjamin Mendy.
Na Ben Mendy amfa.
What kind Benjamin Mendy time okofa no?
For Monaco.
Sa Monaco team na be yi ni free one the first season no. No dey me kakofa no.
Eti o purchase Benjamin Mendy so amfa na.
Bra, na some we can dey send there. Na fine.
Me player na me nim na me pen asem pa. Me nim say na e be fa under Pep na me wogidie was Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Barcelona.
Yes, any Mario Götze. Amfa.
Bayern. What can be you?
Recently Pep admit he said he couldn't get the best out of a boy here I'll call West Ham here. I always forget his name. Midfielder no.
Calvin Phillips.
or admit here say he couldn't improve Calvin.
So what you to say on so do be Otobi. Share Arsenal, Nicolas Pepe.
Who won a tournament?
Nicolas Batista.
I think Unai Emery.
Ateta Betono. Okay, so
it was Unai Emery.
So Ateta the bear 1 or 2 be paid.
It's a wine.
Oh, say would we shema the other players be or do buy now man for say it's quite okay. Would the shema is quite okay.
And I say a bit to someone because
no the Ramsdale buy.
Ateta and the Ramsdale buy.
Yeah, I'm not in the buy.
From Sheffield.
Yeah.
And the Ramsdale because I'm fat. If I am cause the
who's that? He was the best goalkeeper last season.
No, but just because at some point the coach prefers a new player doesn't mean say I'm fat. So what you say? So that's one thing we also need to understand. Say because Edru baby na me see me here we no nche say I'm fat. Edru baby na Pep here telling you. We no just telling am fat. Dem na say Edru baby on here. Oh they be. Tio in the play. So who you su player man could do baby now feel say he's not okay for you again. Maybe age and that
goalkeeper there.
It's Ronaldo and fat.
Goalkeeper
there. Ronaldo and for Real Madrid. Because they let him go. No, come on.
It's a different conversation.
It's not a different conversation. It's because a context.
Didn't sell Ronaldo because they thought say Ronaldo enyadie. Ronaldo wanted to leave at a point.
But how can I say just because you catch us a corner and not Jana say if the coach doesn't need you anymore doesn't mean say amfa. And
I say be amfa, baby amfa.
There
be Ramsdale fire Kekoto.
Ramsdale was imposed for us that when they you can
nearly won the league last
nearly won the league. So how can you tell me it's amfa? Because the coach wants a new player.
Baby, I'm
amfa.
Baby, I'm at the end of the day say, oh, number one goalkeeper. Who won the PFA team of the year last season? Yeah, enter into a new season. Oh, yeah, go for goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, do baby na Arsenal and Nisika number 10 outright. So I saw almost time on
it's
loan.
No different from the Gea. It's no different. These coaches want to improve their teams. And not just unfair. It's no different from the Gea story. The Gea won the Golden Glove. After the season, the coach wanted him to go. And not just say unfair the Gea or Manchester United. Or that season he wasn't good enough.
So Pep would like to improve as
he wants to improve.
Ibrahimovic buy.
Gabriel Jesus unfair. Say for our City. But at some point Pep wanted someone an upgrade of Gabriel Jesus. And what they Haaland buy, and even Gabriel Jesus understood it. In 2020, them say unfair Gabriel Jesus was City because Pep wanted Haaland. No.
Upgrade.
He wants an upgrade.
The end of the
same. Who choose a player to call on expectations are your man when to be a meeting. That is time I wait to say I'm fat. But the coach
so
has,
for example, Mudryk
can fire. I said no in fire because expectations are man any price tag. Won't be in Kasafa. Yami can what you see.
In the Anthony situation, Mutala, Man U for the Badiatum. Says Sikana at 90.
86 million pounds.
I'm fat. Anthony situation, United for the Badiatum. Toma Boka.
Uti Ten Hag interview here over the weekend.
I saw Mujitum.
He admitted. Say,
and Man U as a club, Nangahano. Also in recent time, they spend a lot.
But will be a tough flop.
After
I don't want to talk bye.
Oh, Nasa, who you pop Bafiwa, Felani Sanfa.
Fellaini
and
Fellaini 27 million pounds. And you got
a normal. And oh, cut from 50 corner.
We make up from 50 million pounds because say Hazard, you know, Real Madrid fat.
Really?
Injuries. Now the Hazard fire. Even when he was not injured, what was his input in the team? It was minimal. Such as Douglas Costa, Bayern, Pep Guardiola didn't buy an fat. Even Ferguson cracked a bomb that. Obiato bomb that.
Now Ferguson, what of you?
Jose, Obiato bomb that. Even as a Wenger to bomb that. Only players as a Wenger. And as a Wenger, the coach try call Shane in the one when you buy.
Sama.
Felipe Sandros.
Sama. Okay, Sama.
I'm far
Morocco, Nino.
Denmark boy, yeah. Bentner.
Oh, Bentner, they said it was quite okay.
Wine.
What the compare?
Koscielny and Fama Bentner.
Koscielny was okay.
Of course, when Koscielny was
Bentner.
In the overall situation now, you know, there were players here. So Anthony, United Bajatu.
Yeah.
Sanfa. And they said forcing move. If anything, forcing.
Omari forcing. Omari cause ne papa ne mama Ghana for.
Na no me Omari o kan ni
je de. No kan Omari. Ba yan enim no Omari force.
Ya mpofo ankakra ni din no o so no mo kan.
Abrofo ne friend Ankara. So ti ase. And Kayode bi omo friend Kayode. Enti normal. Enti bato ye na wrap up na openyike se bia.
There be time ni edwane ne boss ewura ha de. Me Yakubu die no.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Openyike se bia be wura enti se ye na we very busy. Enti se ye ne wie na wono ko na ye to ayedwumadie so. Enti ubetime de Yakubu die na wie. Yakubu aibe ni se Sala.
Yakubu die kwa de wafa be interest.
Yes, o se Sala anya world class player. Na Sala okitabo no oni Salah handling of the ball is not good. No. The best players on my ball Premier League.
African
players on my ball Premier League no. Obo Yakubu JJ Okocha.
Yeah.
Didier Drogba, Nwankwo Kanu, and Yaya Toure, and our ball mudi.
Mutala.
Yeah.
Let me
no so
let me deal with this issue.
Over count there. But I pese ye na ye open ye kese ye di free. Who so no busy. Na nyuma do so nti na nedu yankombra ye open ye kese ni free. Ye ba sa debate ye be samba so. But no kra no ono so interest. The president of the Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation ono so ye ka kroma o ma ye journalism pa dia gidi wo kromo ka ho. Na papai Kaya me kai de pa say presenter GIJ chire ho baby. Ye your program bi wo ho. Na da no on kai ba me de me kai. Ye koye na ye amputee cyclist bi. Me nya sure say obekai di bakro. Ye be program ye call program no. Sa da me ho re me free Class FM and e buy. Na ye koye no ye program na so fine. And ye see me say bisa question. Obi e misa question na be ko bisa question ma ko say me dem ano preme. Na ye real program na ye pie ya ye ko no kwan ya me fa so akọ back to Class FM on me dwen ko so be ka akọ me gina wa na me hu na me say me so say me hu ache no so okra so na obi say bisa question bra na papa di ne sa she ne botom e na odi bibi she me
e na tudu ko
me ni say me nya me 20 bi ne me 10 bi a me de ko akofa ka akobaka me ko bia mu a ade a me hu ye 1 week man ko adwuma.
Welcome outside program. That is the best when you were at that time.
1 week, man, Quajuma, Nanedu, Mina, make a throw. Me the fear and enemy, almost from me, when I'm here, says Cabam. Charles or say Asibe, and I can say veteran journalist.
You can't want Omoma instead you may 3 level.
Yeah,
echo the next level.
Yeah,
but Maka say Uduma Cotton.
No, Usa Omono.
Yeah, then time.
Omona
Peace FM.
Yeah.
Muno about to call the next level.
Yeah.
Timi tie senior. Na be tie Kofiasa Brako. And later on no, ye dey dan kweku agua no ma na ma movie ke post e ba be ka ho.
Ye be ka so bi o me latter day saint. Na o ma na ye tue no Charles mo ne abate mo no. O na no me senior so. Eti enyi no se wan tie Charles se ukotie hwan.
Yeah.
Go tie hwan, go so radio be na wetie because omo na omo ye twi journalism no. Enya sa na omo nte brofo no. Omo timi ka brofo no pempempem. Ba na ye hu bi da fese na ye tietie brofo sa anti. Omo de twi na ye sports no. Na ye unique emayen. Or ye pace setter in this industry. Ye ka say obi a veteran journalist. He's paid his dues to a Ghanaian journalism industry no
na swag so san to do marketing say me maka tell say me na me rem swag ho no the process ni nyina no
swag and me de better tan ma apply no munya verify me ne ayi o ma me trace kana me send o to forms it my top forms ayi be about verification me
I feel na me say me start the process ni wa be dey say ye ni be wi
Mr. Osei Asibe anopai there I am privileged me nka se me ni age I am privileged opportunity for me to speak to you again. The last time I know Kasa na make a no. This was somewhere around 2016. Our press center ho. Also take me transport ma me ko do fie kama. Me ko na cut off fried rice. On kai cyclist be no free abrochire na aba. Amputee cyclist. Ya na me refi ni di kaka ko private free show so nyina. Yes. Yes. Ni din na ya na me refi. Emmanuel Yeboah and wakai presenter hoda yes our program no e wo honom enti ene wa beka me side make say a privilege if say yenyi no mo na ye tie mu e di tu ye ho fu ye kwaji aje nyina no lectures kautofo mo etimi recommend mo ma say yenko tie mo na yenhwe se na mo ye mo journalism na nei oye Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation no president also ye vice president of the World Arm Wrestling Federation na din barrister de kakra bi nanim barrister no kakra bi nanim and awo say wa ba beka yensa first of ye beka a lot about the 13th African Games baso LOC no udi mu atintiman mo boa na games no akoso but arm wrestling how is it going? To be honest with you, arm wrestling started with kroma memete no na mbisa mo say na we so sports na say we dey need di agro ofie so me nsa na me so nsa na enkyere den ho eden but say na mama arm wrestling aya akono no kwan be na mo fa so a mutimi ma arm wrestling be popular among Ghanaians.
Mutala was Max, and I said I Max for the opportunity given me today. Thank you, I'm making a seven refuge by President Anna with me. And the way Tony what they say, many animal will feel higher, and I'm in the option. Yeah, Mayana. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Oh, my pressure, sir. Na me the one any. And run you not on the main chat. But all I can say is for those of you who don't know, no Max AMFA.
Oh, okay.
A human year starting America. In fact, my dream training me name the Ekahona. Yadi you may. Into MD Uramax or Techi on Simi for.
I don't even know pa.
Oh yeah. Me efie nipa.
Oh, okay. I feel Matthias here. I feel who baby I don't feel.
Enti se me kura pressure na ba na ma ya na ha me. Enti se mo frame na me ntumi ma ya mo mfa nche me.
Okay.
Ena maba. Enti mretie de bibia mo pese e ka bia se any football I'm willing to. Oh, we
the athletics, purely athletics.
Any football there, I'm willing to.
Oh, yeah. It's a maybe so say I'm wrestling is very popular. Am I to say I'm wrestling World Cup? You know, because then I spoke with is it DSP? I've forgotten her name. Lydia Obaha. Emma Menene Kasai. Adia Bakwa Yemi one way. Kwanya Mutimi fa Suma I'm wrestling very popular. He said. I agree near do of you, so me sana me so
Mutala, ne fari by ni. Me ankasa me background the events.
Okay.
And the marketing. Apart from say me ti radio so ye you may be no. Me background the events and the marketing. Enti me kai say at some point adwuma na me wom Global Media Alliance. Omo put me in charge of events under the company.
Okay.
Even before I rose to head all the radio units. First na NJFM, YFM, Happy FM, and then I can but before I rose to that level, no, omo the events under the company, broadcast platform, na share mensa. Inti aprobomu no, ena in certain time arm wrestling no, ebemu. Na before then, na masum Ghana Basketball Association under Peter Podugbe in Bebre. Na masum Ghana Athletics under the late N.A. Agintete. No, ye chairman. First, na chairman, then ye president.
President, okay.
Na masum Ghana Boxing and Ura Moses Fuamoni. Na maye a marball. Mi ankasa me team. Na maye marball. Mene slightete num esign the late slightete ene Alhaji Bimbo mo eno achi mesaye weightlifting first time a Ghana achieved the highest medals in weightlifting eye me na me di team nanim ko Morocco ekoje sa medals ne bae enti within the period I asked myself say masum sa ekuwa hudu nyina what can I also do ebeka ho ebe nkae de ama oman no enti emra na me events no me bibia na e friend da me hene I introduce draft
okay
esa a bit of tag of war a bit of arm wrestling to make kan nyina esi ani no na me decide say mefa uncertain tam sanse me hu sa agro miensan nyina no eye agro bi a na ye di emre bebre a etwam yesusu a se wo school na ye pene ne ho den a ye nkontokwa so ho den afa nsabra na ye de esi table so even in the community ye po bi a ne ho den a that is what we do se wo Nigeria tete no se oba so aware a na ye pe be ma na awa na you have to arm wrestle ye ne ho den no na ye de oba na ma
nti enye
nasem na ya agora ye di fitete na enne ne ye friend sport nyina no eye tete agoro na mo ya ma ye ni akire nti skate na ye di ne tete cricket na ye bo chaskele enti ngro ni bebre ye tete agoro
okay
but ya mfa ye ni ni akire enti ya na ya say ye be arm wrestling nti ye ne say event ti edu ba bi no na bro ye so na ye ko hu National Sports Authority ye ne wo mu di nkita ho samre no na owura oduro safo owura safo ono na oye Director General
okay
na be di akire owura Josiah Quaye ti edi nkomo na omuma etumi krata say ebetumi aye federation and the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the National Sports Authority agyen to mu samre na yede ye hudom Africa Arm Wrestling Federation
okay
safi na ne yede ye hudom
afi ben yi
20 early part of 2016
no
latter part of 2016 around okay. September
by 2016
ye to mu September 20th into by December no na ya affiliated to all the international bodies
okay
into we started major events you call tertiary institutions you call regions you call community ni ehun sa agro no fa enti samre na ye 4-year development plan at the to ho na Mutala within 2 years no na we had exhausted the 4-year development plan
within 2 years no
na ya exhausted sa 4-year development
na ya samu sa ya foforo
na ese na ye to America sin the way
okay.
we anticipated enti enemy bu nkompon ehwe machi a between 2017 yemfa formative period no entonchen between 2017 ebesine arm wrestling we have done a lot of work enti se mehwe se enne Ghana within the period yetumi hosted 2 Africa Championship the last one we hosted has been the best and that can be compared to any world championship in arm wrestling what they are not to China we have fought to become part of the Africa Games what they are not to China we have Africa president and world vice president in arm wrestling in Ghana what they are not to China the head referee for Africa is a Ghanaian. What the to China? The best referees in Africa are from Ghana.
Not just Yayebi.
We have done a lot of work.
From 2017.
What they are not to China? Sadie we are a controversial kakra. But they are not to China. Ghana is the best. In fact, Ghana is number 1 in Africa. Egypt is very strong. Mali is a solid country. South Africa and Nigeria, womu nyina womu modern boso eni. But okay can no mesi eni a. Ghana is number 1 as far as arm wrestling and certain time concerned.
Within 7 years.
And it hasn't come easy. Sacrifices from Meneme Busia, sacrifices from friends, sacrifices by the media, sacrifices by Ghana. And all the time I salute Ghana for believing in me. I salute Ghana for supporting me.
Yeah.
Yes, emfitiase na man for besre. Openyi bi ba me event bi. Ema obekaye. So on minister bi tinase. Na wo mo sre arm wrestling. But Mutala maybe I go deeper discussion, but with confidence, I can say Africa Games here, be play.
Yeah.
Ghana total medal haul. Arm wrestling Angie Krabe 1/3 of Ghana's total medal haul.
Wow. African Games in the embassy at 2 boni.
So 25 disciplines.
No.
Nyame. Emma yen shishe ne yen paibo ne ye botai ebamwa.
Yeah.
Total medal haul. Se Ghana beji 10 medals. Arm wrestling beji over 4. Se Ghana beji 30 medals. Arm wrestling beji more than 10. 1/3 of the total medal haul. In fact, we beji more than 1/3 of Ghana's total medal haul.
Okay, about commitment from a year with team, Wabusia media. And do baby kwa media tour me who say one and we hear a lot of the media tour. And you be a platform be you be say Black Stars some kwa obeka arm wrestling and son work and so. But what was the biggest challenge? Ghana for and Pepe no sabi ye so amode won ye fi wo ye panyi wa ye dwuma ya che ye gi ade atuma ya na edene bibi foforo ba si ye be gi atumpa ya na de den na utimi penetrate ye wo bridge sa barrier no.
Me say iska. Ena me ye consistent. Mama bibia embu.
Oji to musa wo say iska.
Oh, ma say iska. Free. Me started arm wrestling. Enye October kami fi okura me mpenti da. Me projects bebre akeka nwuram. Because anytime and me may leader of a federation, you know. Now federation heads ni become me nyini. I have properties around.
Oh, see me nyini. When I come here, say unika ni
maton bi, maton me cars. Maton me cars, maton me fie, just to ensure say agro no engu. Wako faba. Ye jabo, ye maye nhwe. And the friends who believed in me have been there with me. I know the men can't say me pay yama. Friends who believed in me have been there with me. Me kaisa me ko contest for President for Africa Arm Wrestling. A year the Minister for Youth and Sports, current one.
Mustafa Yusuf, honorable.
A friend, Bonamania said, this man is going to do this. Na Michiana, no say, a year or man paying but I said Ghana for a best servo on international bodies. And you know, Omano Eshrame. I worked with the foreign affairs, I worked with the sports media, me yusu swag, AIPS, pa, yusu foreign affairs. Me were Nigeria during elections and a minister Suma Obi. Bana kakre bi many soye. Neska niswa. But the fact say oyi ni kotoku muska. Say yem famre me no. Besine. I respect Yusuf Mustafa for that decision.
For that gesture, no, yeah, you know. Transport Minister. A year or Resiama. My friend knows bro way, me call me need dinkomo, or some me call baby better minka. Man, friendly bill. Me send any text. No, oh, me refi ye. Me ohana, the secretary frey. Say boss will say, me call na envelope. Go into elections. And he, mint to mint, my vice president, Kofi Krom Pharmacy, a year, Ura Kofi Ado Ejekum. These are people who have sacrificed time and money. My brother, my mother, my team here from IOC. The guys I work with, they have been there for me, with or without money. My technical team, the friends I have known around, it's not come easy, but nyame ashe ne ho anyonyam. If you have me Bora Global Media, me see minister me pese me event.
say you be carrying the life amount, you be my equipment, you be away. So people believed in me, even though not Doduana and Jimmy Nino. Na ebi nim say baby ade na ekọ no. Ebe ko ye. To the extent say we had to go bid for world championship and decide to bring world championship to Ghana. Mutala nyame aye bi na me feel say a hard work, a consistency, a preparation and effort. I work with 3 P's. I pray, I plan, I pursue.
Pray, plan, pursue. 3 P's out in Antino.
3 P's. I pray. Na nyame ama me wisdom ni nyansa. Na ma plan whatever I want to do. Then I pursue. Ni me tu hana mo. Enti eno na ediye obi wo hoful say you will ska no. We have a plan. We have tried to package arm wrestling. We engaged HD Plus, and in 2 seasons, kids arm wrestling. We went around the whole Ghana. Enkoda. We went around the whole Ghana, junior and senior high schools. And Mutala content I have building. Ebin see what we are here for now, baby. Into the world president, world board, no, they marvel. And to say this, as we speak, I have become the envy of people, including Ewiasia Fanen United Tineni, Usrome. Ama senye 4 days ago, na bosumi nsia yankasa aye.
Because of the away or Ghana ninti.
Usrome. Minka wa bebiada
Hana first.
Ya winning world championship. Aya de bagana. Bosumi mienu achi omo atro letter abremi to withdraw the bid we won. Minka ho asem wo babia.
Say it is a championship in Bagana.
We won the bid. He made a declaration. Say we are going to Ghana.
World Championship.
Yes. First time ever. I never krumha. Na usro.
Now reasons by no man will let him patrol. So
because last Africa Championship obaye. Na treatment aye de man no ene ni ohun ye no. Ohun bi obaby ada. Enti abrofo frame people who wanted to come to Ghana from various continents. Amo frame omo nkomodiem na omo aka so papa no suro. Onim says a world championship eba Ghana 2025 a elective congress. Sene meji awo wa ha no. Osuro se bia me yimiti se me pese me contest for world president ebe hardune, and he will do some of these things to make me unpopular. Also waji menka hwi mayedi me na
obrewase
so person about Africa Games me yesa me manemba pay for na pa macho
nka mani maybe
oba kromu ha me de ne 2 V8 mo convoy police escort ye bie kwan ma ne sa peyin bie ni krom ha oba ye wan hia no na ne ebo ni hu ene say championship a ye hostie e wa ha oba ye na 4 OB vans, big ones from 4 different stations, TV stations, yi Africa Championship live, World Championship kura ye nya
coverage
oba ye be hwe how we were surrounded by media and the live coverage of the event, security, organization, and the Yamashino. He was happy. He made a number of declarations.
Mr.
Soviet for no,
of course.
But Ayana Meka said, God is preparing us. I look beyond near onu ehu.
Okay.
Nyame na de aba say yemesum sports. The focus is to continue to manage sports. Baby anyame de yefiba ye no. We don't envy him, we don't rival him. Nyame na de yeko.
Okay. Now, me share World Arm Wrestling Federation. Mo organogram da me nim hana. Wo pe e na ofri Africa. A wo kan the higher hierarchy no. Because me who Bulgaria, me who Romania, me who Hungary, me who Kyrgyzstan, me who Brazil, me who United States of America. When you go for meetings with these people, our free very developed states, all the machineries, how do you navigate your way? Then now, utimi kasama wo buti wa asem.
Omo ntie masem. But esan say wo nyina hu say me wo bibia wo mu ni. Omo nyina hu.
Because you are the only person from Africa.
Wo mu nyina hu. Enti ni nyina ka threat na me yema wo mu no. Wo mu hu say na me join world body no enche. And so within 7 years, ya prayer ma arm wrestling abe part of a continental games. Enti botai a me de world board so ne say as I say arm wrestling a part of Asia games. As I say arm wrestling a part of European games, North and South America games. Say ye nyina ye to me test it at the continental level ye ra Olympics anya din. Sporting disciplines be a bar nra, very dangerous ones. Ebi okra won ti ase. And na yesi afre bibi breaks. Asa break eco Olympics.
Yeah.
Your friend a sport. Traditional sport, very popular, like arm wrestling, cannot be at the Olympics. Because Yambutai Iswa, the vision is not big. And I share ye no my ye. And Tisana Montuna or says be any team, A2no. People feel threatened. But say Nyame Eshrao, and I say Nyame Shisa obey the four. Would got them cry Nyame mouse or air the four.
Yes, my friend no. Lesser known sports BM. Nyina ya beti asese say enye lesser known sports. Ya na yenye hu dede. Ene ya na yemfes can rem. Ti yemfa the least finance sports. Because sabi o kasa na my worried kakra o. Fi say me hwe the oye sabi sorry o sabi oye me papa. Fi so betima wo me. Anka me bu be fu pa say efi anka wo de beja me as japade no waton e de ye sports. Car or the mammy, dem, coaching chin town, or the ton
my children know.
No, me complaining. Oh, yeah, me papa, can me complaining, pa. Auntie, you can't continue to do that.
My wife once complained. I know one simple. Oh, a boy cry, just a 2 near dinner, me bobosia on the hole. Madam, my wife, as I speak with you.
Oh, the wife car.
Madam, my wife, car. Ebu ameji amemfama no.
Na so guso ya arm wrestling.
Meji koyo, nyesa meji di akodi menu. Meji koye. Sometimes you set up an event, unya sponsorships come, but it must happen.
Edding, oko corporate bodies no edding. When you are trying to preach the arm wrestling to them.
Edding, nani na ye packaging. Enti me botai pa ne se nyame be hye ne ho ani onyam na Africa Games yi arm wrestling and certain time atigan anim. Beyond that, say a packaging year. Na ewo TV so ewo baby me sure say between domaba sika beba. It's just a matter of time. Enunti na nse say mabamu bu no. Mabamu bu a adwuma maye nyina be ye kwa.
Okay.
Ene nipa edoma edi wachi nyina will be disappointed because they look up to you. Obi amo football, obi into America, obi amo boxing, obi amo basketball. They have decided say in certain time arm wrestling ene ebeye. Into waso wo mu de omo aba. Untumi meja wo mu nsin kwantimfi.
Wow.
Ene enkolan kitinkiti under 20. A year in certain time arm wrestling. Omo bu wo me I have something I call the Athletes Brigade.
Okay.
Athletes Brigade. And Koda Youth.
It is a brigade and here ko sorry no youth. Na ya boy one
Athletes
okay.
Brigade. One more ya chi womo etiti womo from all the programs we did nationwide. Every 200. And the focus is that say current generation if you are we have the next generation a womo are ready. Into fi ase tete womo ntemo a by the time only be mfie 9 e was sport ni mu no na or Africa champions na or pre-world championship and na se for enti se nyame ya adom na ye be ye Olympic sport arm wrestling e be sa Olympic gold na magana
Now almost me misa say do we have various national team your levels
when I will be say na so gonna say
obi the same misa say or so what arm wrestling in kabadi your various national teams so one levels say you nim so your national championship your athletes wey na be call you will be also
so in certain time arm wrestling no as we speak there were 22 products 22 products not to say events and as programs we own. It is all called GFA, for instance, or MA FA Cup, or MEMA FA Cup, or Division 1, or 1. Yes, you was no money in it.
Oh, okay.
Marco 22. Your national team, no, one national team. Your friend Golden Arms.
Golden Arms. Enti what? You see a friend of Golden Arms.
The national team near Golden Arms.
Okay.
Now normally what we do and it's a weightlifting and a swimming.
But I'm not Nigeria ko yin konya bi nana.
There were Golden Arms. Now normally no say you call international event you were weight and age categories.
Hey.
You were youth. You were junior, you were sub junior, you were youth. Sub junior numpo de nansayana world introduce. You were sub junior, you were junior, you were youth, you were senior, you were masters, and you were disabled. But at the world level, no, you need separate competitions for the various groups I have mentioned.
Okay.
And to see a world championship, you have all the categories. It is your choice to compete in those categories. And yes, we have youthful players, we have junior players, we have physically challenged, challenge athletes. You can disabled, challenge athletes.
Okay.
You will need and depending on event a year kono, any be decided say we muna ye be pitch So we have one national team, but and the national team is the Golden Arms.
Am I arm wrestling? Like am I arm wrestling?
Your 4-year development plan, beyond the 4 years, not the next focus was to engage Emma to play the sport.
Okay.
Because you said, first of all, ni empese ebeye se emema grow. Ni edi hope you the comparative advantage, and we play it very often. Your medals are your winning in ano. Dodo na fi man ho na eba.
Hey.
Your medals are your winning in ano.
Wow.
Dodo na fi man ho. Because we have realized say Ghana ma wa hoden. Enti se Ghana oba na ni yedin kakra bia. Obi obehia ne bia no, obebiti no. North Africans now omo ye good. Ewo arm wrestling and certain tamu no. Omo nta ma ema anye sports. Enti yehu se ema ho mre nti ye bema ye ma ani aye din.
Okay.
Na ye de awura championship any events mo. Enti ye tete ma. Enti as we speak, Africa Games are ye be wura mu.
Yeah.
Ema na e compete for Ghana no. E do so say mema no.
Any about bebri ho.
Oh minim.
Ye beji bebri.
Minim.
Ye man ho tene.
Enti ye wo ma ya prepare wo mo ema wo mo ho fe ogina okra hu say we or ye arm wrestler. But we have prepared them. Enti ema ye bi as we speak ye da so pe more ema to come and play.
Okay.
Ye pe challenge athletes to come and play because ye do mo call world championship ni major event.
Okay.
Ombetumi ate yanim. Enti ma play arm wrestling.
Mimi say we answer your all African games na quick one na ya wrap up. Arm wrestling no. E was say wo ko jeme na wonya arms kese. E was say wa beti so. Fi say sometimes me hwe bi wo TV so na me hu obi a na betri akese. Otimi ni obi fianga kwaye na fianga na wini miss agro bi no mudi anase say what do you need to become a good arm wrestler?
Esono honam ne ahodene. Esono honam ene sen ahodene. Unse ukofa ceremony ebegyina ha. Ebia na nana so sen no. But akukudro bi ne ahodene bi ode betam nana no wo yem behye.
Nana de say nsu nko a.
Menkansa. Wona woka. Enti uhia ahodene ewo nsem. Uhia nimdie soronko. Technique and skill. Sani obeko table no so, sani obegyina ho, sani obeso yonko nsem ene nasifo nyina no. It's part of the games.
Technique.
Technique.
And
you need a bit of all. Enti enya macho ne keke. What the hunam ne macho ba. Meti heya anybody. I can floor you. Enti a lot of things go into it.
Okay.
We prepare them to be sure said they are ready for battles.
Na yemra all African games eba so 13th all African games. So kan ho na mo buana mwatoto enyema. Na vibe ni be wu kakra. Last year no ni yeshadante asebeba so emba so. Na no ada yedi ko hu de esi wo Botima no. We saw say no. This is coming on. Na Botima facility a mo siesi wo any games eba countries eba no. What kind of tournament should we look forward to?
Mutala, for me, as a federation person, I speak as a journalist and a federation person, leader of arm wrestling in Ghana and vice president for Ghana Athletics.
Okay.
I speak as a federation person, apolitical. First of all, we could have done better.
In terms of
on record.
Okay.
We could have done better.
Okay.
But ni nyinaa mu no mani so adwuma aban aye. Facilities na ewo ho no ebe benefit ye nyinaa. Senka World Championship Ghana nkamekwa akoye wo Botima. Me nkrofo ba krom ha wo mo ebe ye Reki no. You decided say ye be ye wo UPSA was beautiful hall. Now UPSA hall was going to cost us 45,000 or 50,000. 45,000 a day.
A day. Abba.
Meeting rooms and only the hall was going to cost us 45,000. The other option was the Grand Arena or Conference Center. Hall was 120,000 a day. And World Championship competition Nankasa ran over 10 days. And Tisamekoji Grand Arena 120 a day over 10 days no. 1.2 million cedis. So 1.2 million and come kofa wen. Enti minister ka say ade na mra ye Boteman ye benya facility to do this. Enti yan ko renti baby. Me kan ko si asem so say facilities na ya ye no. Yan federations ye be benefit more. Indinka World Championship eba na kame nko high facility kame use Boteman equipment a yede set up ni bibia kano na me use. And for us as federation, look, me share equipment yato ama athletics, yato ama triathlon, yato ama boxing, arm wrestling, minya ye krano. I'm getting some tables. Quality tables. I'm saying that these are normal and kebedi mfie. Senye corporate Ghana na beba biso mo and coming to me.
So you are looking beyond the games, Mpo.
I'm looking beyond the games.
The benefits.
And anytime I preach the benefit of the games. And yen as federation for look, triathlon, yato a speedboat, maku 4. Apart from all the equipment, I yato amomo, digital timer. These are equipment ka federation on to me tonen wo to me atochina.
Yeah.
But because of Africa Games, we have this stuff sitting. And because so when you say equipment no, obetumi bid to host a world championship.
Yeah.
Obetumi bid to host Africa championship. Obetumi bid to host any major event in Ghana. Enti Emma ye proud. What the young facility any leadership eto nchenya. The athletes we manage. Africa Games say ye ko wo baby anka ye ntumi mfa nipa 500. Emfi Ghana say ye ko Africa Games. Abro so aye 120. Some athletes have had the opportunity to experience Africa Games for the first time in their lives because ye hosted Ghana. Now, some athletes beyond the Africa Games, these facilities are wohoi. Ebe ma wo mo be high level performers because they'll be exposed to quality facilities. Enti emphasis no enormous. Mutala ebi anka be din se Max be peska ma se fa call Africa Games na call report to bra.
Yeah.
But because it's here in Ghana, you will pride yourself, say, Mensuma cover Africa Games Spain.
Yeah.
And in fast one, as soon any secret they buy a coat to come. And to me, what I see, publication in the amount for a year, you know, mean for ho. Kakrana or mine ayeno, me fequanya. Ye befa so abohu ban na so abanfa so amaye
e ban bo no na hia e ho no pa na me pese me hu de mo be ya you put so, facility am ko hu ye what class
na ye bompa say after the Africa Games
yeah
a futuo ni akwankyere ne ye pese ye kan bia ye de beba but now there
okay
me feel say mesre say ye running negatives of the games. Yes, we may have challenges, but am I running negatives because it is our games. Send ye a beton ye hono, sana man for a betoye. Tiento ye bo na bibi wo ho a yenka no kokoam. Now after the games, if we want to discuss, we discuss dispassionately, because again, sometimes the comments we make, corporate Ghana and an international body be crap and so the bibi brewa on famba. Ni a cup baby a wo. Ye a Cup of Nations football ye di attempt can some entina ensure be crying some from major event be Emra Ghana Pew. Inti mesre we haven't done the best, but it is not bad at all. For me, I look at stuff beyond the games, the legacies, the opportunities and all. Nti mesre federation heads ne athletes ne Ghana for 80 no Africa Games no aba yemfa ye hunjim yemo hu devro yenko the various event grounds.
Okay.
Na yenko he na nse Cote d'Ivoire hwe the way ewiase afa na nyina ni Cote d'Ivoire, and that was only football.
Omo tom hu yi pa.
Only football. Ye na yemfa ye hunjim ne nton my Ghana.
Okay, Mr. Sasibe, finally before Abekono, minim so ye a selfless leader or you be a ope Ghana sum and ye Ghana the awesome ye pan in various capacities. You are still serving us. Nobody saying no be say nano ada ye hona who say we release statements be declining to be on a Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia's 2024 campaign manifesto. A subcommittee on youth and sports no. I think a ton safro be survey on the committee, but we see untimi and survey our committee. So because senka ni nyina ye Ghana adwumani bia.
Mutala mpacho o se de na obi
no problem. Me say senior wo survey Ghana for why ye adwuma yi ache journalism mu na mo start here. Oh yes, service to humanity. Now no that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia vice president the 2024 campaign manifesto subcommittee no on youth and sports. Yes, think be survey was so. You hu asamo agenda wo ho. Ba ya you hu so we release statement say wuntimi survey e wo committee ni so.
Mutala, the statement indeed is attributed to me and I won't deny.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I will not speak
on that.
But
statement in the if you were.
Oh, I won't deny.
Okay.
But I won't speak on that. May a journalist, may a sports administrator, and like I just said, I don't want to speak on the matter. I highly respect His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic. We've had several engagements with himself and his team, but it is purely on professional grounds.
Okay, Mr. Osasi, the final words na yenya ko audio you busy and you say African Games Ibasu.
Currently, Team Ghana ewo camp.
Okay.
Team Ghana ewo camp ewo Legon. Almost 500 athletes.
Nyina mwana mo bom ho ka. Hey.
Aban. Na meka so say just enranajo ena mi pula baako ana say okopie 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 mu aban twa ticket amana ba ye friend asoka.
Okay.
Nti ono aba bedu enranajo our back camp. Now boxing forward camp, judo forward camp, America forward camp. All the disciplines are Ghana ebe playing, we're in camp. And we are praying say botaye da ye niso. See ebeje abudni any yama Ghana no. Ebe to me abaso. I am very confident. We may not host and win. But omane botaye say first 5 ye be wo mu no. Ebe to me asi.
Okay.
Nti me fa fidie so asre media games ne be bigger efiyen Mutala mon soa mo gadgets mon gi permission mon ra camp yem profile ye athletes ye hype wo mo. Let's make this big na Ghana ni ni akire.
Okay.
Me feel say it is possible. Whatever we have decided to do ebetumi aye na me athletics and me arm wrestling there Ghana medals yebeji half.
Charles Osasi, a veteran journalist known as the barrister,
but
president.
Before I go,
yes.
Same way at Damakuma Sona, I want to talk to the minister.
Okay.
I am not happy with no maybe a koso as we speak, and it's dangerous for us as Oman. A banasa Oman effort I put in to make the games a success. A be hard journey. We are prioritizing opening ceremony over very key things within the games. And now I say Joy News or said Joy Prime images be. And I feel sad. I haven't slept for 3 days. I think about it. And whoever is behind this, I owe Yusufi Kesiem to override the key things we must do should be careful. I will try to engage the minister.
Okay.
But it is bad. Say Obia obeye opening ceremony. What G stadium na ya na boso. The requirement and they say SSA usi facility bia for games are SSA oye test. To send a handball for koye test or botiman. Swimming for a test. Athletics yen to mean your test. As I say, yes, certify a DNA yano. Nipa no be certify abakurum ha. Ya G stadium na boso in the name of opening ceremony. Now we opening ceremony. Now you certify a DNA. How do you run the games? I feel sad about this. And by nansa konenai. Me control me who because me pesa me can be bia. A bit affected games no. But this hurts me. And whoever is behind this, or say or mine,
Mr. Charles Osasi.
So, in the last 2 weeks, Mr. Bawabaha, no can say a private TV station. I organize athletes. We can say make a training idea.
Yeah.
With the federation, stadium. What do I say? And report I met and say. Yeah, inform me almost say event need to member so because prepare grounds no for the opening ceremony. Yeah. Athletes also were complaining say how the able use and all Africa games. Yeah, we will need something to test the facility.
Also, Moshe say spikes in almost spikes
ahead of
tarmac
but inform me almost postpone
Tatan tracks na good. Okay.
Yeah, inform me almost say postpone it until after the all African games because prepare her for the opening ceremony. That is what barrister number but him say.
Okay, Charles Osasi be the barrister any attendant can we will be 10 to 20 minutes we now to say we am on insem no we dey be fear be all African games ka kanti and a quick one 5 minutes from Josiah and Nana Adu na afedi yenko yenimeti yemfa Yakubu Aibeni asem no and we na afedi yen sorry so.
Yes, Mutala.
Yes.
May a surprise kakra about Yakubu Aibeni asem no. And me name Yakubu Aibeni say one Mohammed Salah was personal problem. Say Bibi na akofa sansem we abo me dwene ho a ti ase ni papa efe mame. Yakubu Aibeni 95 goals in 252 games in the Premier League. For 4 Premier League side. Portsmouth, Everton, Blackburn, Middlesbrough. Mohamed Salah so far 210 goals in 252 appearances for Liverpool in the Premier League. And per these numbers, any baller Salah about the Premier League, you think the names not boy, you know? Any of them was a better player in the Premier League than Mohamed Salah?
I have January 3, 2024, 11-15. Top 10 African scorers in the Premier League history. Yeah. Mohamed Salah, number 1. Was 153 goals. Second, Sadio Mane. Was 111 goals. Third, Didier Drogba. Was 104 goals. Fourth, Emmanuel Adebayo. Was 97 goals. Fifth, Yakubu Aibeni.
95.
Was 95 goals. Sixth, Riyad Mahrez. Was 82 goals. Seventh, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Was 69 goals. Eighth, Wilfried Zaha. Was 68 goals. Ninth, Yaya Toure. Was 62 goals. And Nwankwo Kanu, 10th with 54 goals. But Yakubu Aibeni also or no the best African footballers who are Premier League in no. JJ Okocha, Didier Drogba, Nwankwo Kanu, Yaya Toure, Emmanuel Adebayo, and Sadio Mane because Salah is not world class. Tibono to
none of them they coming close to Mohamed Salah in the Premier League.
Oh yeah, sure.
None of them.
𝐿𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐿
𝐿𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐻 me one person where me come feel say ontuma feel and reaching the full
potential. Answer no wakoso. Enti asama Yakubu Aigbe ni kai no eno ho ene me per messages from your end. Said ye Yakubu Aigbe ni kai. Ron ni ya adwen na ron ni nya adwen. O se Salah enye world class. It is 0506 367 196 0506 367 196 eno ene ye WhatsApp line no.
Enti obi do say 𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐻 to me ontuma reaching the full potential. Ball a yehu say 𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐻 ebo no. Na nko betuma babro de yehu no. Na me ka African great to have played in Premier League. Me 5 coming for 𝐻𝐻𝐻 amba.
Hey.
Me 5 coming for 𝐻𝐻𝐻 amba. 𝐻𝐻𝐻 was a fine player. By Premier League no. The years are dropped by money some of these players know. 𝐻𝐻𝐻 to me these are years no. Numbers, oh boy.
Top 10 in your own team fanning count. Say be obeka so onye striker.
Intimate, that is me. Or Sadio Mane ahead of Mohamed Salah.
Yes. Salah ni wa mo Salah pudding.
Salah there be okay kone there. Onam kwan so to be the greatest in Liverpool. Onam sa kwan so. Yeah, cause the greatest in Liverpool. Onam kwan so very soon you better not compare the greatest about Liverpool Football Club.
I say most of Salah goals not shedding lucky goals. He's not great with the ball.
I can't hear. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Under Jurgen Klopp era, there is no better player than Mohamed Salah. Klopp era so no Sadio Mane munyina boy. This is the person of buy and Liverpool in Premier League ni bi. Obaji bi amomo. What the Champions League. Top scorers what the be miensa. So Mohamed Salah the man ni kwado danchen. Me didn't can say me greatest who have played in the Premier League. Mohamed Salah, Didier Drogba, Yaya Toure. That is my final three. By per ball now Mohamed Salah abo Edema Liverpool and a Jurgen Klopp era no. Makes him the best African player to have played in the Premier League. Into 𝐻𝐻𝐻, my own one Kokanu. Ono Yakubu Aigbe no. Sadio Mane, Adebayo, they come no close to Mohamed Salah. To Mutala, me imagine mu. Me fo say Yakubu Aigbe. Okoda dwene hu biema obesana no.
Oh. Wokoda dwene hu mum.
Biema obesana no.
Etu fa je say de okai wan anwene hu ana.
Wan nwene hu anko echiri.
Ah well, o de mate.
Imagine say wan nwene hu anko echiri.
Okay.
Me ka say wan nwene hu ano oden. Ndi aho ano oden. Ma wan nwene hu anko echiri. Na bia Salah numbers no nim.
Another part of the interview, Mekai, Oman captured in about say Salah is all about the numbers, but Okase say you can be more.
What for sure assist no? Go and watch African players on assist. So she goes. Go and watch that.
But you or see he's not good with the ball.
Yeah.
Or so you cast a ball, so being in ball. It said it has a beacon and saying about pure football. Say about pure football.
Didier Drogba no born the Dino. On Mohamed Salah who is good with the ball. Drogba no, any Salah no ball. Drogba no, the can say, or you better say Mohamed Salah no. On name Mohamed Salah, one no good with the ball. And I Yakubu Aigbe no catch and kai. 2010 no kai sa World Cup no. Nigeria.
Ono de onka na asem ono afa no ho anka ho ti ade na wo
person. Nti nipa opportunity say otumi to elu to baby no ne ono na waka say. Yakubu Aigbe no sa Yakubu Aigbe no ono na waka say.
Oka pure football.
What does it? Into America say, one minute one question. Nkada word no oka say. Odo kita bo asam no kwade be example no. Me say Mohamed Salah ni Didier Drogba one ni ball ni kita. Say ya di ball ye kita ball ni di ko enim. Ono Mohamed Salah ni Didier Drogba one ni ye. Me media tum say Drogba era in Chelsea. Now we share Chelsea games. Oh help ball na akondo because of the way Chelsea play. My African any di Chelsea team nechi. On the bibi sronko ba Premier League no me media tum. But in terms of numbers, number of games, performance, individual awards, no, none of them come to Mohamed Salah. Essence Salah. None of them essence Salah. Inti me one ko kanu aya na ho de Adebayo aya na ho de Adebayo Premier League ojan
Adebayo me saw G Premier League one with that was City, yeah.
Or the Champions League?
No.
Obo no mo den ye. Okocha
Obo
no mo
den. Say na asem na Okocha kan no. Are you beni kan no? Are you saying it in terms of achievement? Say the panaji say. And that's how can individual because he was talking about sir.
Yeah.
No, he was talking about individual football. Say you can't be in ball Premier League in Africa ni. Salah and count because Salah couldn't team kuta ball ni.
No, me say only the Drogba want to get a ball.
You think Drogba is not good with the ball?
Than Mohamed Salah. So be a kita ball no the ball ni ye bibi. Than Mohamed Salah. Now who's a Didier Drogba will take you on a player. My ball me a striker me the back, my twitch me the rib. What I'm telling you the Drogba be. Nti Yakubu Ayigbemi yɛmfa ne nto nkyɛn. Mohamed Salah deɛ me Premier League na me di m'ani ahwɛ. There is no African player obetumi de na compare Mohamed Salah in the English Premier League Mutala.
Okay, Josiah, Fabiso swear na yenye ne kind messages no. We the debate now about 2 year. Yakubu Ayigbemi.
It was an interesting topic ni too jano.
Yeah.
But I pay my main charity for na energy no kolo kakra ba. You be me ayini energy ni low. But then for the love of God and country.
Roman Father Lie say Adebayo Henry ni Premier League in that.
He's never won it.
Yeah.
Despite the fact
okay, City winning in 2012. Adebayo was not around.
He was there till 2012.
No, Okolon.
Okolon.
Okay, so Okolon, yeah.
Okolon we
Aguero mo time omo je no ni ho.
Sa time no. Because 2010 2011 no. He was out on loan.
Yeah.
And as season Chelsea Nigeria.
Yeah.
2010 and was it Carlo?
Carlo Ancelotti.
It was Carlo. And 11-12 na City Sobeji no. That was when he was also loaned out to Spurs. Into unfortunately, when he went Premier League,
Yeah.
You see, I want to side with Yakubu Ayigbemi.
You want to side with him?
I want to side with him.
Okay.
But you see, where the statement, is being flawed, Kakra Mutala. Players no they to Salah. So what I say, me person ni I want to side with him.
Okay, but Emerson Nana Adu 𝐒𝐏𝐿 confused Kakaye PFA Team of the Year. Adebayo Obemu the 2007.
When I say PFA Team of the Year, they say any year. So what I say, into America say I want to side with Salah a bit to Kakra. Me say Salah, Yakubu Ayigbemi say Salah is no world class. With what he's saying, he's no magical with the ball. I want to agree with him, Mutala. But then if you are telling me that the guy is not world class and he's not, he doesn't perform magic with the ball, then who does? Mutala na ukobo Wanko Kanu, ukobo JJ Okocha, ukobo Emmanuel Sheyi Adebayo. And then it looks like you don't know what you are talking about. So what I say, I said Salah is not, magical with the ball. Or he doesn't perform magic. Now Kobo Obia, in that regard, we all know say he's a wizard when it comes to what? handling the ball, then and no make me know why then I dream. Me as a football pundit, there's been times that I've questioned Salah's I can say judgment with the ball. There's been times that my question Sina Oyedeng Oboni ball nibi because sometimes for a player of the status ne caliber, you don't expect such you can say average plays from Mohamed Salah. So personally, I even have issues with Salah sometimes. But Mutala,
issues when
you
don't think he's good enough for
sometimes
the ball.
the judgment with the ball.
Sometimes.
Me my question. So what I say? Sometimes me my question even personally.
So it's not consistent.
But sometimes me from a personal level I sometimes judge Salah with the judgment. Sometimes with the ball no ratted half man no rat 18-yard box no the ball there. Yeah. Sometimes the options need deliveries to go ha. Na wan kakra. For a player of what? The status. But then Mutala in 2024, we are talking about football. And whenever we talk about football, we talk about numbers. Whenever we talk about numbers, we talk about accolades. When we talk about accolades, we start talking about achievement.
But we say in 2024, when we are talking about football, we talk about numbers. Not pure football.
And your football didn't go. Makatu the football ne chemu baby ball your body any.
Has I say pure football?
Make catch us say tio. Sabo on run and make us say ne Ronaldinho be siwa. And shekra na for people who didn't even want to talk much about Ronaldinho.
Oh. What can say more?
Make catch us say
I'm 80. Your fan said 2016, 2015 till 2023. Oba chesenka Ronaldinho eda sobo ball. Maybe say wasemo or da sobo ball and can you be lost in the Messi Ronaldo debate no.
On Remu.
Hey.
Who did you go shine?
Mutala ade ba kwa me hu ne say gradually it looks like yeah bobo na team si we so. We no ye wonders. We na click out team na struggle. In the modern coaches na eba no. Sa de ni free football mu. Unse bia okwohwe ba so that game out say wona di wo be ya anwade bi. Oh, unse this time though the prep mo na that coaches ni
akwani debate no ye na I'm interested in. Osenka onwrem ko be yira.
Me catch you say. Sure.
In this era,
you get missing. You get lost.
Football no boni na.
Oh, nana. Obeyra. If I'm putting Zidane in the Messi Ronaldo era, put any other player, maybe with the exception of Pele, who had numbers. Any other player you put in this era, the Messi Ronaldo era, will always come third best. Who are numbers me? No, when we are talking, you say Salah. Salah doesn't have a magical feat. Salah is not a player or bobo now. Born here fair. Players who are so born no more bobo now. To say born here fair. So what do I say? Someone like Hazard. Also born him no boy. Like you want to see what he does with the ball.
That is pure football.
That is what, yes. But even people like Hazard in Pono, they added goals to their game. It's America doesn't now. It's about the numbers. Say the ball now here born data. Intelligent data analyst. Numbers no more. Now, so you
want to tell me in this era, I'm only making emphasis. So in this era, Harry Kane will be more valuable than Ronaldinho.
2024. Say, what if Harry Kane question Madrid? Now goes no on board Real Madrid. And you know how. And now you know where Harry Kane will stand. But even with Lionel Messi, you think if Lionel Messi didn't add goals to his game, Lionel Messi would have been main cast average because more no nimbo. But since the rate are not this goes near one. So he's two different packages put together. So what you say? A goal machine and also what? A playmaker and a good dribbler.
At the same time.
At the same time. So German why what boom. Maradona born no born said Messi. But Maradona goes name doesn't say like Messi goes.
And
Andrew. It's a make to say Nia Beni can meet you. Because sometimes the players where they lack finesse. Born na ya corner the players be more lucky.
Maybe 𝐒𝐏𝐕𝐄 argument now. Is it somehow in relation to the Hazard kind?
What say near Hazard kind? Kakra. Hazard kind say Hazard feels when it comes to doing something magical. Say you for born in your what year. And maybe because I was in the last 20 years in the Premier League, no one comes close to that boy. Say yeah, jibbo na. You bet me the something unexpected.
And also see a trim.
You be and make us say trim. But then, even when you are doing it, people still add goals to it. The Americans what I say. Whichever way you choose to do it, you need to add what goes to it. Mutala, see today I'll make this reference. Pogba. Mutala. Pogba.
Yeah.
He's one of the best midfielders. See, in the game of football. But Pogba ability, Pogba was super talented, and every coach who Pogba has worked under will tell you say Pogba is more talented. But at some point, the people felt, say Kevin De Bruyne was a better player than Paul Pogba. Why? Because of Kevin De Bruyne's numbers.
But you think Pogba is a better
player?
See,
if Pogba had played under Pep in that City team, Pogba, unfortunately for him, Oba United, every coach or boy under 6 years not signing, all the coaches struggled.
So Pogba to say I had to wait.
Thank you.
Oh, I like maybe your corner. So you want to tell me Pogba's ability as a footballer?
No, watch Pogba in France. If you want to watch, Theo, listen to what I'm saying. Because United struggled, and always United felt that they needed someone to complement Pogba. The 6 years no deal United. Now United were trying to solve that Pogba puzzle. They never solved it. It's Debiano. They tried to bring someone into what to complement him.
So no 8 and no 10.
It depends on how you use him. Pogba mono. This is Kevin De Bruyne. Only position. You accommodate them in the team and let the team play to their strength.
Obia prime time between Pogba and Yachu.
You see, we never saw Pogba's prime time. And no, because
Juventus
debut. Juventus wasn't Pogba's prime. Pogba hit, or hit his peak, even before his prime.
Okay, yeah, true.
Pogba born in time because he was matured as a player. Yeah. So what I say, not all show maturity, but no nimbo. It's Pogba hit Juventus. The next season he was a starter. When he left United for Juventus, the next season he became a starter. He played with Arturo Vidal. So he played with Arturo Vidal at a very young age. It's Pogba United. He was still a young boy.
But you are saying ability-wise, he's better than Kevin De Bruyne.
Sure. Watch Paul Pogba and what he can do with the ball. Watch what Paul Pogba can do with the ball. De Bruyne is your typical forward-thinking player. Straight, bono, like very direct.
That's not the modern football.
It's America. You see, we are trying to distinguish between modern football and the players who have the ability to make you enjoy football. It's America doesn't say we don't have players who make you enjoy football. It looks like everyone is chasing something. Theo, as Obia ni DBBH, we want to win at all costs. How many players can entertain you? Player Ben Aushena, you feel so entertained. 2024.
Jeremy Doku.
Boy, Oshri got it.
So Oshri or Kwan.
Bodo Bozu, Oshri got away here. Oshe Jeremy Doku Maweniji. Oshe Anthony Maweniji.
Maybe Kudus.
Kakra, what's that? These are players who entertain Kakra. So I tell you,
Kudus no one names Doku.
Kudus be one names Doku. Kudus one names Doku. He's at least ne decision making. Kakra say no.
Kudus one names.
Oh, names Doku. Now the Obo City in the we Obo City in the world no anymore.
Kudus one names.
Oh, one names Doku. Say boy boy. Kudus oh names Doku. Oh names Doku. Because he has added something to his game.
Goals neka
on. And the decision making so yeding we nim sing Jeremy Doku. Inter America does a ball no near Igbenika no.
I want to see Kudus almost every national team in the world or entire Bobby.
Oh, they be in patrol. Me and Fanon Koho. If he baby ofi.
Is there any country or more?
Jeremy Doku aye can say me. You could put him here. You could put Pentil here.
Kudus score France on more.
France national team. Oh, now then okay. Now France talent they go Kudus go find yabo.
Onye bimo.
Oh, now they do na then okay now. As a man organizer, Kudus score France or go to
na attacking midfielders never France one never.
And you attacking midfielders so France play a typical 4-3-3 system. It's wrong go bimbo meaning baby oko ball France. Or go to Antoine Griezmann and also go to Kylian Mbappe or first now and also go to Ousmane Dembele. Now when we crowd
for now you better than
Dembele. Now what Dembele gives you say Kudus
make us France team they see one or more talent, more than England. Even England national team won't start it.
Kudus.
Oh, no, Ogo to Saka.
You go folding ahead of him.
Mama Mpiani go shave.
But Declan Rice.
One share na palm and coach
Declan Rice ni Kudus any Jude Bellingham in the midfield.
He's not midfield. Munyini fees are deep no. Kudus is not playing deep anymore. Munyini fees are deep row. Say he's either a false 9, a right winger or a 10. That's the positions he's comfortable with. Inter America tells what 𝐒𝐕𝐄 said. I want to agree with him small. But then per Salah's numbers, per the things he has won, per the records he set. Salah numbers, a blue players are born in a blue biasu. Salah numbers ni bro munya from one kokanu the numbers at midfielder numbers. One kokanu. That's a Jordan U numbers.
So you are looking at it from a goals perspective.
It's America tells say Salah this a born na ye bono. Obia on your bomb and
Jordan numbers.
In one kokanu. The numbers say Jordan.
Jordan there is the best Ghanaian player to have played in the Premier League.
Debut.
No,
he's not. Is he the best? I wouldn't say he's the best.
And on ASN.
No, ASN is up there
so,
too.
So Josiah, if I am getting what you are saying, now the world accepted definition of a good footballer. Ne obia all numbers.
Baby awobo. So what you say? Say obo attacker. People expect you to have numbers.
And now obo midfielder.
Obo midfielder, your impact. Midfielder
assist will come.
Assist ni nyama eden ekan. Because even now, even fullbacks are being tasked. Who your fullback can do me assist in poa? You feel so when you wejuma. That's why people are calling 𝐒𝐿 average. Because now onko edimu nkoma assist. Ituju ukwe chat. Ine yanka 𝐒𝐿 bi ehunu.
Omobi.
Ba kaga de ko wo.
Kaga be.
𝐒𝐿 to me to that low crane.
It's a because say no 𝐒𝐿 mo born no mo born. It change because now football is all about numbers. Say change once is your match to offer assist. Now who about attacking midfield? Ultimate matena. Nia was so fast one saying.
So that is the yardstick.
Say no in America say that is where football has got into. You need to show something. What numbers no one. What are you bringing? So also me a world class. Then a check. What shows that you are world class? That's the question we are asking.
It brings me back to assembly maybe maybe a chemono. So now you can tell me say Romelu Lukaku is a better footballer than Drogba because he has the numbers.
You see, I don't know. I made this case here. Say sometimes no, when you are arguing things like this, especially when it comes to strikers, it's easy with numbers.
Oh, say you could see Drogba ne Lukaku asem so okay.
And I make a say for strikers, they make a say numbers. For striker, who is striker? Then it's just a striker.
So Lukaku has more goals in the Premier League than did Drogba.
The numbers.
So,
but unless maybe you come and tell me say
Lukaku was a better player in the Premier League than Drogba.
Mekacho say he's a better striker. Me I said it. Say he's a better striker than Drogba. But maybe Lukaku. Once you go and mention the accolades, then Lukaku aje, then maybe I'll tell you so.
Okay, until we trophies near the Nissan Channel, you show ball no
boss are only
Lukaku is a better player.
Lukaku is better than Drogba.
No, if I'm comparing players, I usually don't do with the accolades. Maybe individually.
Yes, so what makes you a better?
Over there to say Lukaku, no, the Obia Bonadia or name say Duba.
Pay numbers, no.
Numbers, ne dear.
Pay the numbers, no, when him say no. What else? No, they be where strike and then be on judge you. That's the only thing I can judge you with. It's a America says, I want Kokanu, one Kokanu numbers, no about 120 games, watch 20 goals. And no, he center back scratch me, man. So you can't tell me one Kokanu is better than
Kanu scored 54 goals in the Premier League.
54 goals. In how many games?
Let me check for you.
Over 200 games. 54 goals.
At least 150.
Or more than 200. It's not even 54. Checking here.
So Kanu was Kanu Arsenal, played for West Brom, played for Portsmouth. Wow. And you know when Timan shared more than from 1994 to somewhere 2000 and
the goals and so she the goals in Sweden. In 2 3 years can na oko channel ka ya mu boni din e ya mu nto mu bo ball na ye hwiwi na ye mfa ball ni nko bebi ano o hwiwi wo ball de chi sa mfa ball ni nko bebi ano say ye mu wasn't to go chat Ronaldinho Simit
PSG
it's about the same
Ronaldinho was senior PSG
it's about the same
channel coach aja
e ban say da ba ku be bie boating e da ba ku go pie ba so
to coach ball ni e hwiwi.
Oh, na and we have
not the nature of
pass. But Bonnie is
no, we are not the nature of pass.
It's what I say, and they are. The very no argument.
You bet not.
Moderate argument.
O bet not say. Bonnie, you when they be above. Now the boss I was to school boys keep you. O bet no what they call team in England.
Bolton.
Boating, any boating na normal league one.
Oko Nigeria, 𝐒𝐿 Yakubu, ye can say Joseph Yobo money ade crossing Okocha. Okocha
na mo hype say ball no nimbo. The boy he was playing wasn't productive football. Oko coach a ball no but wasn't productive. At least Ronaldinho here, no say ball no far or the heading or the go the nima ko bibi. Ronaldinho skill no or no for ball no fan sign. Or bet tria obe no o Japan. No coach amodi no tria the way. Check coaches numbers.
Not nature my part.
Now why you say no have Yeni average Jai 20 Mutala. We are busy.
But that is pure football.
And no pure wing. Wait, what is pure about that football? What is pure? The Salbon now we will flick balls. And what is pure about that? When guys are there no, say any
well, yeah, see, wahano the akanaka, the akane buy the baby fini abe Black Queens na ya twaso with the Ghana Premier League. It's a kind messages na me free. We say good morning Mutala. I think your guy does not watch Salah with tactical point of view. Hazard came out and said Salah is a world-class player and he's looking up to becoming like him. Salah has everything when it comes to football quality. And you, Mutala, you are aware of his quality. He's good with the ball, taking on players and creates a lot of chances with his ability. So what is your man saying? Salah is better than all the African players who played EPL. And none of them can compare themselves to Salah, Mutala. Kojo Amuafo from Begro, Chris Tom, and I don't know anyway by. We say good morning to you and your panelists, Mutala. In our local setting, we have an adage that goes like this. When nothing less say he will give you cloth, you have to decipher his name. Hey, just say, Yakubu is just jealous and envious of our superstar. My name is Exodus, texting from Saku Mono. We say a free far from Temosi Mutala yesterday and today Josiah should be given a hard knock. Interesting discussion. Hey. Good morning, Mutala. Hey, Bikobo. Drogba crown you say with TV could I know Kobo Simendi dia kasam no say.
Osimhen so ma Premier League. Abalia.
And I'm saying about Premier League would have Kobo the dia kasam say and there.
Yeah.
Well, say good morning, Mutala. I think this comparison we should compare the defenders to the current defenders too. Going past John Terry is quite difficult than Rudiger. Hey. Oheneba Yeli Kojo from Tesano.
Rudiger, John Terry.
There be any uncompared defenders or say sa era no
like compare fat Terry where difficult.
So say Rudiger. Or say Drogba mutimi fa Terry ho it's that time no. Then they who fa Salah tree Rudiger on your face. I don't know so far actually. No say hi Max Sports, I am Yao Kalitos. From Bebli, please help me wish my boss, Nana Morgan, a happy birthday. May God bless his new age. Okay. Yeah, can you know Eddie Amau? Me can't wait and free. We say good morning to you all. Our baby Jet Asamoah is even better with the ball at his feet than Drogba. More Salah to the world. Tico from Peace Town. We also say good morning. I am Harrison from Communities 18 Spintex. What Mutala is saying, Kevin is far better than Pogba. Happy birthday in advance to my aunts Tasi Atawa Atagbuba and Tasi Kuma Atakwa. Nyamina make Josiah Nana Kase Pogba is better. This Yakubu view on Salah and the coach is a non-starter. It's not even something to even argue about. All the players he mentioned ahead of Salah are nowhere near Salah. Hazard is also not better than Salah. Look at where the argument is going. Pogba can't even be compared with KDB. Pogba is nowhere near KDB ability. Stop these jokes. Now, Kudus is better than Doku. Kudus was nowhere in recent times when West Ham lost their last 4 games. Stop the bias analysis. Kofi from Kasua. Well, say greetings to my boss. Let's be honest with ourselves. Ronaldinho and JJ Okocha are incomparable. In fact, they make you enjoy football. My regards to Beauty inside Nungwa. My name is Champion Live Boy or Best Dress from Nungwa Zongo. Well, say Yakubu is jealous of Salah. Your pandit talking about Hazard. No, Salah has more goals than him. He can't even cross-check it. What did Yakubu himself play? From Duade, Teshi, Tebibi, and so on your fan Hong Kong. No, himself on count. Well, say good morning to you and your sports team, Mutala. With all these numbers for Mo Salah, and I believe want to tell us that Mo Salah is not world-class player. Why? He say Salah taking girl and this is coming from Prince inside Tema Community 9. Well, say to add to all I said, also your first panelist is just talking about the ball Drogba ACN played in those eras. Salah is not close. Your man is just talking. I'm not getting your message. Graffiti Tema Community 1 police station. Patrol over to me refresh your message now. I would like it now. My kind Eddie amount. I think it's mere hatred because none of the players come close to Salah. Not even the great Tony Yeboah. watch Salah goals and you see. Oh, so Tony Eboa the one share goals via Premier League anymore. Tony Eboa, I'm sure so she bet 40 goals in the Premier League.
But the Ghanaian player 40 goals.
No, I think even Jordan is our top scorer in the Premier League. Well, say good morning, King Mutala. I hope you and your guys are doing good. You guys are doing a great job, and I really love that. May you continue to be blessed. This is Level from 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊. Well, say greetings, Mutala. My greetings to you and the crew. Keep up the good work. I disagree with the Yakubu 𝐒𝐕𝐄 and Mo Salah numbers speak for itself, and it should come again from 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊 Community 2, Italian Flat Block D. And this one says, morning. What praise talk by Mr. Charles. I'll say what a praise talk by Mr. Charles. I like to watch the competition of arm wrestling to happen in Ghana. Okay, I'll say we have to devote our focus to football. I'm not getting it. Please, so what about your own Anthony Yeboah? Mutala from okay. Yes, Anthony Yeboah, so the never can one and I will be nebisawo. Promise Haji, Osi Mutala, you are loud and clear inside at the Integrate Show by all standard. Mutala, I disagree with Yakubu 𝐒𝐕𝐄. He doesn't know what he's saying. Tell him to come again. UG boy from Dansuma, Osi Mutala, hope you are doing a good job. Salah's longevity is so underrated. He is that guy. He has been at the top level for over 10 years and become world class since 2013. 50 plus goals and assists in every season. Since Roma. That's almost 8 seasons with 50 plus goals. 16-17 season. So the same thing. And PFA Player of the Year in 4 clubs. Special player. Okay, UG boy. And anyway, bye. Good morning, Mutala and the entire sports crew. Yakubu 𝐒𝐕𝐄 is not being fair to Mo Salah. Salah is one of the greatest footballers to play in the EPL. I urge the Chelsea board to go in for Ruben Amorim as early as possible because the club can't rely on Pochettino for success. It is clear that he is not a winner. I am Evans Acoustic live from AS Shires Kodiabe. Where to say Gia Mutala, what Yakubu is saying might be true. Most of Salah's goals are of same template. But check JJ, you will think soccer is the easiest sport on earth. Come to talk of Didier Drogba and the others. They made goal scoring look easy, but my pick is JJ Okocha. I call him ball owner. Nilos and Kamara. Regards to Josiah, my Chelsea brother. I think Yakubu is talking under the influence of Chale Amunyaisa. Prosper. Jaisa wa mpacho. Or no chere dream too so chere wa dream influencer say. Or say what has he achieved better than Salah? Wise men talk because they have something to say. We say hi, Josiah, a regular listener, but first time texting. Please, by far, who is the best right back in the Premier League? I think Malo Gusto. This is Emmanuel from Insawam. Good morning, Mutala and your crew. Yakubu 𝐒𝐕𝐄 is very envious of Mohamed Salah. Why? Because 1, he couldn't score many goals like Mo Salah. 2, Mo Salah is African Footballer of the Year 2 seasons ago. But as for Yakubu 𝐒𝐕𝐄, dear, not, brother. From Ewutu Bodriase edited way by. So Nigeria has qualified and I think South Africa too have qualified and we are praying that Ghana can score Zambia so we can also qualify. I and Mama Thelma Quaye and my friends Justice Kwame Dom are listening to you. Love from New Fadama Presby Church. Daniel Oseusu edited way by. We say good morning, Mr. Producer. Today Man City is winning. Okay, Man City game no. To add to what I said first, your panelist is just talking. The ball Drogba ACM played in those areas. Salah is not close. Your man is just talking. Maybe he should just take his time to understand the statement the veteran made. He's not talking about goals or awards. He's talking about someone who can do something with the ball at his feet. And Drogba in question is better with the ball than Salah. He can take on defenders and torment them. That is what the veteran is referring to. Graffiti, Tema Community 1 police station. I have a 2 message and I say, we should say I don't agree with Nana Adu. Mo Salah is not the best. Emmanuel from Pram. We say hello Mutala, I am Kwame from Peduase Lodge. Please, there is an argument between Bruno of Manchester United and Frankie at Barcelona. Who will you choose? Because I don't understand why the Barcelona people were choosing Frankie over Bruno. Keep the fire burning. Max Sports, those are Barcelona people choosing Frankie over Bruno now so ntiase. I know they sound of a call. I didn't receive. I keep the messages covered 0506 367 196. You try and one back it baby. Yaba if it's near the bro. Welcome back from that short break and all yaba afedi ballroom award the Ghana Premier League near the Ohobia Abreu. Ghana Premier League match the 18 year preparatory crack. Now one game be a course was the Nana Ajima Bedu Park. It was a Gianna FC coming up against a Samatex. Big game and of course so share game now 8 minutes and Abranti Fred Baba Musa to atna edikai edema a Samatex. Now Emmanuel Kayeke go bia was share honom. Now what drink in the 25th minute Oposulia no ma board so panya in that name goalkeeper Timanya Hoshi. Samatex went into the break with a 2-0 lead. Now second half no and a 75th minute Kobina Ebete Kanimu Bako Edema a team from Ediana but they could not get the needed equalizer. Samatex equated within by 2-1. Hey, Samatex, as you share league in Arsenal, Crocro the John, as a war league on Betimajo Muntimende, Kwano Muko, after 18 games, say, and a Ghana Premier League table no etie. Samatex are leading the pack, they have 35 points. Ediana are second on the league table with 30 points. In Swataman Etoso third with 30 points. Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they are fourth with a 29 points. Nations FC Etoso fifth with 27 points. Or more outstanding game ball. Brekum Chelsea are set on the table with 27 points. Bechem United Etoso a 7 with 26 points. Mediama are 8 with a 25 points. Almost outstanding game ball. Heart of Hope Omar Betoso 9th with a 24 points. Great Olympics are 10th with a 24 points. Legon Cities are 11th on the table with 24 points. Dreams FC at also 12th with 22 points. Baby Go Stars at also 13th with 21 points. Karela, they are 14th on the table with 20 points. Accra Lions are 15th with a 20 points. Then the last three teams on the Ghana Premier League table are Heart of Lions who are 16th with 18 points. But for Kwatano also have 18 points and are 17th. And the last team on the league log is Real Tamale United 18th with just a 17 points. Josiah and Ghana Premier League. Na me no ne jina hona sa go ne buy ne kayeke go no. E buy no. Go ne dia me say ewiase nyina. For Pluto, for Mars, for Neptune nyina aka ho. We for 9 planets nyina aka ho. And na go efe wo wiase pa no. Ye she wo Ghana Premier League ne Emmanuel Kayeke. But Samatex look to be cooking something good. As a league, you know, obetimajo muntiminje ba kakra komu kuko manimo.
Mutala, I think talking about Kayeke's goal. Endra Oshe Ubia no Oshe game no. Even when the game the goal was posted on social media, the reactions are not a bano. Mutala, it's one of the best goals so far we've seen this season. And it looks like even this week we've seen some, great spectacular goals. Oshe over the weekend, Sunday to be precise, Goa, Hamza Issa, and so Eshema Heart of Oak against RTU. That was also another, cracking Goa Oshe Woho. But then talking about that Samatex goal, looking at the fact that now Samatex 𝐒𝐿𝐕𝐄 in the top of the table clash, first against second on the table. No mitimi akonya sa win no ewoho. And the kind of goal he scored under pressure, with a goal of the season contender right there. Oshegua boy a share na Charlie. It was just a lovely goal. And if you've not watched the goal, call your Facebook page no and our TikTok page, and the goal is there. Emmanuel 𝐾𝐂𝐊, the former Asante Kotoko player. Mutala, bisa if Samatex can win the league. And I'm also asking, say, in recent times, Mutala, what does it take to win the Ghana Premier League? In the last 4, 5, 6 seasons, or let's say in the last 4 seasons, you ask yourself, say, what does it take for a team to win the Premier League? Whatever it takes for a team to win the Premier League, Mutala, Samatex are proving, say they have it. From quality players to player motivation to a sound technical coach and a technical team to Mutala, you can just name it. Motivation, Mabo motivation to player mentality. Mutala, just name it. So far, share your league now, yeah, boy. The only team are on drop a point of ye. Samatex. Games are both now on drop a point, even one, not even a point dropped at home. They've won all their games at home. And to add to that, so to be called Lions, Echo Winnie, match week 17. Now it's to be called Doma, Esansu ko Winnie, Mutala, those are the things you need to win the league. Because we all know how difficult it is for what? Teams to go away from home to win. Especially, say, a first, the second clash. 6-pointer. Because if Ediana had won yesterday, by now they would be leading the table by just a point. And come on, and draw. And come on, best say, Samatex, so no way lead the table by 1 point. Now, Samatex getting the win, no, means that now they've opened up a 5-point gap between themselves and Ediana. And now, share dynamics now, the way our fixtures need to say my back away back, it means that my next game is likely say me both ye. And Ediana might be playing away from home. Into share first, the second now. Per records now per train no. If Samatex should play their next game at home, which is likely said they might end up winning, then at the end of match week 19, they might open what? An 8-point gap between themselves and the Ediana Stars. Mutala, whatever a team needs to do to win the GPL title, it looks like Samatex are doing it. And they are doing it right. In their last 5 games, team power with me and show Go Stars. Frempong Manson. They are getting the wins. And the good thing, Kran, say, they are not trying to get ahead of themselves. To think, say, oh, league ni aiden, ya Jerry. They are not being complacent. And that would Nurudeen Amadou, that was one thing he kept hammering on. You besides on Bebli League, no, see, we are taking it one game at a time.
From day one, San Wakasa.
And no one like he doesn't even Oshena. It looks like he's always calm. He's always in control. He knows what he's talking about. And those are the type of what figures you need in the dugout. Touchline, Hono. Those are the type of figures that you always what need. That calm, cool-headed figure. And then some say, they be away games that when they are going into games, they know say they have to win, but they just side themselves up. Mutala, they went to one of the most difficult grounds to get a 2-1 win. And I wasn't surprised that 𝐾𝐂𝐊 was voted the man of the match. It looks like team, no, all of a sudden, Samatex team, Ashishe, all of a sudden, everywhere, every department, take it. Look at the attacking department. Mama, Ewoho, Oseusu is there. Even from the bench, they have Efsen, Francis Jetia. Even the guy who scored a goal was Baba
Musa.
Baba Musa. Oba midfielder. Look. Even Dakun was on the bench yesterday. 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 leading that world 3-man midfield. Kofi behind post. A very solid and reliable pair of hands. Mutala, I know it's 5 points. And I don't want to compare their season or the season they are having to that of Ediana last season, where Ediana ended up bottling the league. But then I'm looking at Samatex. Mutala said, home games, 17.
Yeah.
What to be winning now? That's 51.2. What to be winning home games now? That's 51.
Yeah, the G League.
Yeah, the G League. Last season, what I say, when we the Ahimpo Nigeria, when we the 60, Mediama at the 60 Nigeria. Last season, they won the league with 60 points. And as I speak to you now, Osha this season now, Samatex have 35. So they are only 25 points shy of the total now with the GL. It means that even if last season's numbers are anything to go by, in their next 16 games, they need to amass 25 points to win the league. In Samatex for next 15 games, and now 16 games are canon, they need to what? To gather just 25 points and win the league. That's how serious they are as a team. That's the level Ome drew. And I keep saying that what is happening to Samatex now is unprecedented in their history. For them to be atop the league and go to Doma and go and win over there. What say now they've done the double over Ediana.
Yeah. Born home and away.
Wabud home and away. And the away as some I say, only obi air pre-BB one. Mutala. When a ban critical, now with me a Jinipana in that even mini contest now, that means that you have the superior what? Advantage. Mutala baby every day, I just don't see how Samatex can win the league.
You just don't see how they can't win the league.
How they can't me who's nebeya league no will slip away.
Oh, okay.
Because 16 games that can. Me say last season media match is 60 energy here. Me know can say with 16 more games to go. Samatex have got 35 already, or more 35. It is 16 games that can. They only need to out of the 16 games. So also win 25 points. On the bet equal medium for winning way no point. And it's achievable. 16 games. 25 points. 16 games, 25 points. Mutala is achievable. For a team that is yet to lose at home this season. Shani home numbers. 8 games played. Mutala 8 games, 8 wins. Samatex. 18 goals scored, 2 conceded. Shani numbers no one. Team BNU such numbers. League at home. 8 out of 8. 100% record at home. So it means that if they've played 8 games, home games, out of 18 or more, it means that they have how many more games? 9 more games to play at home. Mutala. If you read here, you can say it's early.
Okay. But it's not so amenable.
Yeah.
Big one, tough one. Question and maybe say, irrespective of what happens tomorrow, what should be the way forward for a Black Queens? Should we keep Nora, the technical team?
Mutala, you know even baby Idri in the qualification drew order.
Yeah.
Penultimate round, last but 1 round. 54 countries, not 2 pair. Oh, Kojina name in the Olympic Games. You should know it's difficult.
Yeah. Very difficult.
You should know it's very difficult. And you have component because the 16 teams been heading. Echo. Where Olympic Games are, you have only 2 from 54 going to represent. And we all knew, say, there was going to be a bigger test at some point. When Nora took over, we were happy, we were enjoying the ride. Teams are not any more ball and all that. So what you say? Teams are not we just knew that at some point we were going to be handed a much tougher opposition. And that came in what? In Zambia. Mutala, you say we lost. But ask yourself, was the performance bad? No, on the day.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't.
There are positives. So what you say? There are so many positives you can pick.
A lot.
And I wouldn't want to, it's even a non-starter. Say, we should be thinking about Nora's fate or deciding her fate in the event we lose against Zambia.
No.
We shouldn't even go there.
Should give them all the support.
The support, because there is WAFCON coming up.
Yeah.
So what you say? Olympic Games, yeah, it would be nice if we qualify. Debbie.
Manager, so
Debbie, why then? No, what has Nora done? If you are playing against a female side that has got Barbara Banda, that has got the most expensive female player of all time, then what are you trying to tell me? Only team airball, the team has Barbara Banda, one of the finest female attackers.
Yeah.
And there's another lady who Oceanad Sky Chia in women's football, in the history of the game. When players are moving from Arsenal to Manchester, from Manchester to Barcelona, now Yatiska Kesesi African player. You should understand. Zambia were one of the teams who qualified for World Cup from Africa.
Yeah.
The recent World Cup. They were also present in the last Olympic Games. So Mutala, I don't think it's time. I think we just need to focus on the game. At least try to prove a point. Say, going into a game like this, we know Zambia are clear favorites. So we will have to ride on that underdog tag and see because ordinarily, if our side wasn't that good, it would have been humiliating for us, even at our own backyard. Unim. Say Anka Zambia, your team don't as strong as we think it is. Anka, it would have been very, very humiliating for us. So I just believe, say, Mutala, at this time, no, we should just be thinking about the way forward with what? With the ladies. So what I say?
Yeah.
We should just be thinking about what we can do to improve this team. So say, fortunately for us, Nyamana SCC or Black Stars, where you have players who were even born outside the country.
Yeah.
Expressing.
But how is the Black Queens are attractive?
Very
attractive.
No, it's the branding.
Yeah, for players born outside.
Outside, say, or they are yearning to play for the Black Queens, then you should know that there's something good happening there.
It's become attractive. Yeah.
See, even if we should miss out tomorrow, the game is today.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
4 p.m.
4 p.m. Mutala, I'm not saying we will miss out. But even if we should, because there's a possibility we can, why don't we just channel the rest of the energy or the remaining energy into the WAFCON? Try to build a solid team.
You keep the cohesion.
Because Zambia muna de adie no 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, na omuni baby omo no. But it's because they kept on doing something with some level of consistency. Yeah. So it should be that level of consistency. That should be where we should be looking at.
I think on the African continent, team are waiting to make keep consistency. Nigeria Super Falcons, Bayana. Omukwani Desire Ellis Bayano.
And you see, and they have a direction. Yeah. They know what they are doing. No, they need consistency. And if Nora had started this project on this note, such a good note, Mutala, you don't have. I don't know who can convince me. Say
because if you make a commentary and Nora more, you catch him say Nora or more big team.
It doesn't matter if we've played. It was bound to happen. Nasa teams are airborne. Airborne matches. Don't even catch them say they be Bebo Guinea, money Benin. Catch them say they be Bebo Guinea, ni Bebo Senegal, ni Abo Benin, ni Akobo Guinea Bissau. At some point, you know, say whichever competition you are playing in, being it a qualification game and also a proper competition, you know, at some point you'll be paired with one of the bigger nations. In Asia, Zambia, I felt say if we're able to edge Zambia, qualification very, very, very easy for us because we will play against either Tunisia or Morocco. And from what happened, Morocco even went away to Tunisia and won the first leg by 2-1. Nti I say akesefo na eden omo tre omo levels you see. So this shouldn't even be a matter, up for discussion at this point. We should just rally behind the girls. Now they are far away in Zambia. We should just pray and hope say they can at least because this is a game of football. Anything at all can happen. And America say, "Your team na nyanka Zambia for muchi and Mutala Yakubu for." Anka Yakubu for. But na Zambia for bon.
We are going to win in Zambia.
I like that confidence. But then in the event we don't want any negativity being spread around the team. We like the direction the female team is headed. We like what they are doing. We are happy with Nora Haptel. We are happy with the girls. Omo bonus is Yichia Inijaba. So even if the last one served as what? A little bit of distraction, there's been days in between. Maybe we could see the best out of this team, Mutala, tomorrow.
Okay, ahani edebe sidia kan edebe ma na mosoma fre ede modiaba. It is because of you that we are doing this show, so you need to contribute. Yet to me from my studio, I send edebe I can no, but ye no one a show no nti usu betima kire wadwe e sama ya boroboro so nyina from ye 𝐒𝐏𝐕𝐄 ni sem okafa sala home to a Ghana Premier League and 𝐾𝐂𝐂𝐊 share to a chna game a bekoso big game. Ghana and Zambia. Even Charles Osasibe interview and any year wahanom or can it's a fast kasemo and the obo person year with arm wrestling all African games thing now. You can comment on that. 0201-825-252 0201-825-252 and on the number Yedi Juma. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, boss.
I'm going to visit Sakumono.
Yeah, quiet.
In fact, I've got the NYC. You see, I feel like you have a set training, I get training, and Salah and Sankan, and sometimes the best view. That's it.
Oh no, me that's it. So also friend now do the aba. So 0201-825-252 0201-825-252 and on it line up me di Juma and okay. Obia sending message be Mutala sitting oh no we are true. Hello, good morning Udin any baby I'll cast free.
Good morning Mutala your friend is Ebenezer make cast free or Yarika.
Boss e ben yankwe
Mutala na we be na sending na me person cast crack power and argument this way player free injury bar you introduce at once. Now, Mr. Bokacho,
Anne.
Yeah, what I want to say is from Kakao, they have to injury back. Now, what's up for sending into first level now and can play on the injury the best of the So, gradually, play to injury back, you introduce Kakao from the bench so that the game fitness, at 2-3 games, the game fitness, better. So that we can introduce, fully in the first level. And then with what I believe honestly, because the Russian baller players almost real good football. But just that if you are almost in your numbers, but also technique on the ball in your mouth, it's okay. So somebody like Salah saying, oh yes, too much with the ball, off the ball to the runs, it's perfect. So, make that my mouth for no but I think the submission was wrong. Well, can I do I don't think I side with him. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, your mouth will also a friend, also watch Rodi and into I cannot dream also Okaudi 0201-825-252 0201-825-252 and on it line up with the Juma and fret nature watching it was Samaya Brubu swinging there. The Black Queens will be in action. We were to mean so the Yanina Jai Ejumaye. May far way and trim our hodom had this 14th Pusa Games. So 14th Pusa Games. So China 28th February to 2nd March 2024. CAF University College. Into 14th Pusa Games. No. So soccer, volleyball, basketball, table tennis. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Good morning.
Yes, boss. Udini baby akase free.
I'm sorry, Babu.
Fabu yankwe.
Secondary teachers na better mommy. Who boss mommy? Secondary teachers no. Some days they are started here, you know. They started graduates started you. And I'm getting but you really know why I'm running here.
Okay, Mate me that say. 0201-825-252 0201-825-252 and on it number yedi Eddie Juma. Send me kind of 14 Pusa Games be Basso on the 28th to the 2nd of March in the Shed so I know what to me I could pay more CAF University. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Hello, Mutala.
Yes, boss. But Udini baby akase free. But obetime lower radio set the kakra mami. Hello? With me and so it's 0201-825-252 0201-825-252. Very important. Say Oberfrey now also watch the Yabu Boss the Pusa Games no yes a chess can or worry draft Ludo Nina can honor Koso 28th February to 2nd March CAF University College Pusa Games 14th Pusa Games 0201-825-252. Fred Cecilia Nefa Odie Ebra Ewo. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Good morning. Mr. F. Sorry, but I'm not from.
But your first saying.
Clement.
Okay, you're boss Clement.
Mother, the patrol, some of the almost in your channel.
Oh, I don't know, Casa.
Oh, some of the almost in your own patrol, number 2. Almost in it.
Now, first I want a budget.
Oh, I'm not coming. I'll tell what happened.
Okay, but in 2 kuku ma ba won. Okay, it's not so afraid. Now my idea or budget link no. Or say some text 8 minutes. We have about 5 minutes to check out of the studio. 0201-825-252 0201-825-252 and on the number yedi Juma ewa Tifre now also chair wajin. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mutala.
Yes, boss. Udini baby akase free.
But you are buying any service company.
Abayen kwe.
You are the most major mapama boma here at Jefono. Now, me better me tell my dream say Eddie Hazard, yes, a baller. Want to me for Hasala and compare Hazard. And yeah, Hazard can he be in the Yana or call Real Madrid and one of the best players in the world. It will be Eden Hazard. And then Yadia, Nigeria to many African, so many to Muda, Salah and Bobo Eden Hazard. Yes, the body, Hazard to the body, you know. Salah to me, hey, you mess with Hazard never. The best dribbler players in the world is Hazard. So you can compare this thing, Salah to Hazard. Now, you need Liverpool, so who can want them? Bola, just to say, I outside, no, MA outside. Mutala Musia, I give no fire outside. And in England, what did he just follow? You have to almost come aboard. Bye bye.
Yes, so yeah, that's so free. 0201-825-252 0201-825-252. Fred Cecilia, the chair wadrin Ewo the Abu Bosunina. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, boss, we didn't maybe I can say free.
Abdullah. I'm from Achama.
Okay, let's go. We are listening to you.
Me pastor ka sala samaka.
Kan yet you.
Hello.
Kan obeso kasala san meet you pa.
Ya kura jeni kan ni jintum. Because o se ball na. Ball sala ball Premier League pa. Even ya kasala ya dey compare ya two way. ya actually na ball pa na sala so be good nti ya ku ba je ni kan de and enye ni kure
okay that's it okay meet you o say
ana ade ba kwa Mr. Chen say hello
meet you pa hello nti enka enti ono so enka salamu asem sa say one Yakubu 𝐒𝐕𝐄 enya adwe enti 0201825252 furniture wadwe hello yes udini baby akase free
Emilia, because I Manista.
Emilia Quaye.
Me say Zambia last match no. It need to say you have to go now, but if I say I come home, let's go more.
It's uji di say baka ko Zambia china $1.
Of course, I'm not home now. I'm not saying it. I know say they will last year one more. No, you should not I see back. I'm say no back. If I go down, because.
Okay, Emilia, that's it. So free. Before course, the be back be akaho. Now, my sorry. So, Hanuman. At least I can pick like 2 calls before I leave the studios. So 0201825252 0201825252. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mutala.
Yes, boss. Bacho dini baby akase free.
Achepa Mr. Mukasa Sentence.
Yankwe boss.
Zambia for no. So sana ya futa for no mo de Cote d'Ivoire for no. On be saying 3 wa ati. Ne ko over 10 is call line ka show 6. Kana Zambia for the young. Zambia girls no. Kana the young. Exactly show mo to the no. That's it.
Okay, that's it. Very, very confident. See, because I Zambia. Me for be back be in count. Now for them, sorry, so crack. And who would be my final caller? 0201825252. That is the line. And till Fran, watch your watch. Hello, good morning. Would you baby akase free?
Good morning. Tashi Jabani, Same Santa Maria and Tiku.
Same, we are my last call until Bonnie Toe. Bibia from me. 1 minute.
Let us say. Me I can't know what can I say. Phobia for me ball my basso say I don't know I go with and so many pa mun continue na mo ya sa pa my ni wini na ka ko nan kachi mu tumi age me da phobia pass
hey uji this has bet magic league
oh ya baje
I mean na baby amude mu da night to
ya baje oh kama tende da go no mu de mo da mo ko awaka da na mo de ken amuda wa ken
u win it 3 na one why den same
yeah He's Mutala Yakubu. He's Salim Adam Saba. He's a Lenda or he's a Timino Yakalakimu. No coach on Diminishu personal. I shall have quite a big one. Wow, to say that I have some idea. Quite a happy good time, a team here near Okutabi. And today, I'm the leg and myself, but the market on the wall.
Well, yeah, should you be see some of that's also free. I know me see me to be for course the be and can home me in the Mutala Yakubu me tell with the man and not Dakwa Jesse. You heard from Josiah Quaye and of course Nana Adu was also here. And also Oten and Keriashi Omumi no GP headquarters so Max TV 3 p.m. Can you over Nana Adu Josiah no matter what more problem so any analysis papa concerning the Ghana Premier League. Then you know omode ebe bro. Now me can one say we appreciate your messages that came through and I read them, and we also appreciate taking your time to call us and share your thoughts and opinions with us concerning all the issues. Bro. So Charles Osasibe, veteran journalist, president of the Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation, EBPM Waha, bro, so all African Games in some. Maybe no about Dr. Baumia. Say you know, so on Dr. Baumia campaign team no committee on youth and sports. We decline say 1 year sa ejumano. We say one kasa enfa ho but statement dey out so we say on Dr. Baumia campaign team no. Eti ana me dey see ni akọ echena yes share till we meet again. It's au revoir. Bye bye.